I need another Toni Braxton album, but like one from like the early 2000s. Toni Braxton.
Well, you didn't listen to that Libra album. I told you that Libra album was good.
That's a new one?
It's not new, but it was when she was on Blackground. It was one of the albums that Blackground took off of streaming.
So you listen to an old album.
It's old, but it's a newer album. It's the one that had, I think it's the one that had Please on it.
Somebody to leave.
No. That I Gotta Breathe or whatever, but it's called Please.
Breathe,
it's called Please. Yeah.
It's called Please?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I'm pretty sure it is, but like, don't correct me because y'all been tearing us up about Reby. But anyway, I love that album, but I feel like it didn't get enough credit for what it was, and it was one of those albums that came back after Blackground put like JoJo Tank, all that, put everything back on streaming, Aaliyah. But it was one of those albums, and it was a really good album.
Man. Okay.
I love that album too.
Okay. Well, I'll check out Libra because I don't know, man. Toni just she don't miss.
I think you'll like it. I think if you actually listen to that album, you'll like it. I love that album.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I played that album out. Well, my dad did because he loved Please, and just imagine it.
That is the weird.
Picture my big, bald, Mr. Clean looking black daddy. Just 6. I don't know how tall my daddy is. He probably shrunk because he's 72. But just his big self just in the room just bopping. And that's when he was a truck driver. So he was blasting that in the truck. He was also blasting fireworks in the truck.
Baby, you're a firework.
Katy Perry fireworks. That was his shit. Oh my God, he loved that shit.
Oh, next time I see him coming in just playing fireworks.
He honestly might forget it. He probably doesn't.
Nah, man.
I mean, he does. You know,
if he does forget it, it might be even better because to see the joy in his face,
it might spark something in him where he's like, "Oh shit,
this is a great song."
Yeah, imagine him blasting it in a big orange Schneider truck, bopping down the highway. He loved that shit, but he loved that Toni Braxton song. He loved that.
Yeah, man.
He loved that.
Okay.
That Toni Braxton song and. These were all like his favorites, and he's still alive, but the Tina Marie album when she was with Cash Money too. So all of that combination of
that album?
That's a good album.
No, I've never heard it, but I'm just saying.
Oh, that shit goes. Do you hear me? Oh my God. Tina was talking her shit on that album. But my daddy loved that album.
Really?
So all those, like that was like his. Yeah. I mean, and then the regular stuff, he'd listen to like, what? Who is it? Russ Paul or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But like in the car, yeah, he had his favorites, boy. He just don't drive trucks no more, but yeah. Yeah.
My dad was into Toni Braxton too. Yeah, I mean, he would come down the block bumping. Like he had like about 6 or 7 favorite songs. And anytime you got in the car, he was playing one of them.
I don't know why I see your dad as like a New Jack City type of, not New Jack City, but like a, what is it?
What?
What's the music?
New Jack Swing?
Yeah, New Jack City. I mean, okay. But yeah, like, I don't know why I see him like that. Is he a New Jack Swing guy?
Yeah.
He was? I can see that,
though. And my dad, I've never seen him like really dance, but I've always seen him about to dance. You know what I mean? And his about to dance, like he get to smile and he, you know what I mean? Like get into it. It's like, and then he don't do nothing. But
he just stopped. Because that's too much for him.
Yeah, exactly.
But it bring him to a time and he can't control it.
Right.
And then he's like, well, let me just chill out.
Like if I had to imagine how my dad dances, it would probably be like, what's his name? Start with a T. Terry Crews.
That's not, I would never would have thought of Terry Crews.
That's who I imagine my dad dancing like. I've never seen him dance, but if I did see him dance, it would probably be like Terry Crews.
Just because he a bald black man?
Nah, because like I said, when he get ready to dance, he be in it.
You think your dad would do Terry Crews move? I kind of really have to ask him about this now.
What him dancing?
Yeah, I just want to see. You don't think he would try to dance?
Hell no.
Why?
Cause I've never seen him dance.
What does that mean? He loves me.
Do you think? You know what?
He might.
He might.
He might.
You got to put a camera on him if he does.
You got to hide the camera.
Yeah.
Play
definitely.
Play some New Jack Swing in the house.
Yeah, I've seen my grandmother dance.
I seen your grandmother dance.
Oh man, yeah, she be getting when she in the music. She in it.
When you-
Even though she can't remember nothing, she remember her little 2-step.
What was your daddy playing in the house? What was he playing in the house on that video? Y'all took a video of her, and he was playing music in the house.
Oh, man, I do not
Because
remember.
was he in the house?
It was something.
Was he playing it through like
like the
not Siri,
Alexa?
Alexa.
Yeah, he was playing it through the Alexa, and he was. So what happened was I walked.
Was it like Doodoo Brown or something? It was something along the lines.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Exactly. And I walked into the house to check on my grandmother.
Yeah.
And I'm about to leave. I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. And I'm about to leave, and this music just starts blaring out out the speakers. Yeah, I mean, but the part was I'm thinking it's my music because of how graphic it was. I don't even think it was Doodoo Brown. I think
it was something like that.
It was something mad derogative.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what happened? And I'm trying to figure out what I did, and it just cuts off. I'm like, okay, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna leave now. And then I try to leave again. He starts playing it again, but this time he lets it play. And my grandmother, who is, how old is she?
In her 80s.
She's in her 80s.
You, for some reason, thought she was like in her 60s. I don't think you're really good with ages.
Nah, not at all.
You was like, she's not that old. She's like 62 or something. I was like, I don't know what. Okay. That's crazy.
But nah, like, she starts dancing. And I'm like, yo, you can't dance to this. You don't even know what the words are saying.
I have to let y'all know that are listening. The fucked up part about all of this is that they have a Ring camera. So his grandmother stays with his parents. They have Ring cameras throughout the whole house, and they can just control Alexa when they aren't there. So his dad knows what he's doing. He's just playing it, and music is happening, and his grandma just hears the music.
And I have no idea what the hell is going on.
So imagine them just watching y'all react to the fact that this music is playing, and she in there dancing her ass off. Like, it was something wild. I can't remember what it was. That shit was so funny.
Yeah, but she was enjoying herself. She was getting it. Her little 2-step she been doing my whole life, man.
Yeah, that same thing would happen if you put Please on in the house. No, oh my God, if you put Nelly Hot in Here on in the house, and my dad didn't know where it was coming from, he would stop everything he was doing. You know, he loved to clean dishes. He would stop cleaning dishes, and he would be like, it's like somebody summoned him, like, hot in. He'd be like, oh shit, so hot in here. He'd be like, oh. My dad got a little dance that everybody talk about where it's just like it's a little shuffle. I don't know.
I've never seen him dance before.
Yeah, I got to show you that dance.
But you got to put on the music, though.
He'll do it. I don't know if he might have a little, he'll do it. He'll do it.
Okay.
I just gotta play the song. What's gonna be fucked up is that, like, my brothers should be around when it happens.
Why?
I don't know, because they'll make it fun. they'll make it a good time. Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
You gotta love our parents and grandparents just doing their little 2-steps, reminding them of a time that used to be.
2-step used to be fine. Like, why do they... I've seen people shame people for doing a 2-step in the club, and like, why you can't just shuffle a little bit?
You know what's so messed up? So I grew up no rhythm, right?
No rhythm.
And my mother discovered this early. So she said, all you need to do is just focus on a good 2-step.
Oh, you gave it to my baby. It was you that gave it to Cameron, because that baby, he be in it, but he don't be in it. He don't be on it. He be in it. It's in him, but he not on it. You know? That's my baby.
She was like, yo, you just got to focus on a good 2-step.
Yeah.
And it took me years to...
No, it didn't.
It took me...
Hey, bleep that out.
Nah.
Bleep that out. It took you years to accomplish 2 steps. It's only 2.
A good 2-step, yeah.
It's a 1 and a 2.
A good 2-step on rhythm that can go to any song.
You just stepping side to side for real.
Nah, you can't just step side to side and you like you in a church choir. Yeah, I mean, nah, it has to be a little bounce to it.
You added shoulders, and that's the problem. That's what fucked you up. That's why it took you years. If you would have just done a little side to side, you would have got it within minutes. You don't need the years.
But nah, it took me a while. It took me a long time, but I finally perfected it. And I go to, an outing.
You take it on tour.
Where dancing is happening.
Yeah.
And nobody's dancing. I was like, why is everybody on the wall?
Yeah, you trained for years for this moment.
Yeah, exactly.
You trained for that wedding reception.
Prepared.
One of our first dates was a wedding reception of people that you weren't as familiar with as me.
True.
You was out there 2, 4, 8 stepping. You hear me? You was out there 2, 6, 9, 12.
I enjoyed myself at their wedding, man.
You was out there. You was 3. You was doing everything.
And they had the line dance segment of the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh man, killing.
I think the line dances are made for the 2-steppers.
Yeah.
Because it's focused choreography.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's doing it. You repeat it, so you don't have to imagine something new in the next verse.
And you don't need nobody to hold you up for that.
And you can do it to a lot of songs, because I don't think there's many instances where you gonna start doing the electric slide or something and they're gonna be like, that's stupid. 1 or 2 people's gonna join
Oh
in.
yeah.
It don't matter the song.
Easy.
It could be fucking, I don't know, it could be Lotto. You don't think so?
I don't know if a Lotto song
I
gets
think you could.
electric slide.
Maybe, okay, all right. Maybe it's I don't know. You think you could do? Oh fuck!
What?
You could do the electric slide to O. I don't know why. That would be the smoothest.
Ain't it too slow?
You can slow it down. That's you got to learn this.
All right, you sing it real quick. Let me try it in my mind.
I forgot. It's gonna be.
Anyway, am I double? Am I double?
You just gotta slow it. Just.
Or am I going slow?
You can do it whatever. Kick, boom.
I feel like you've done this before.
No, I just got it in my head just now, and now that shit fly. That shit fly as hell.
Smooth, it's smooth.
Now, oh shit,
Okay.
because man. Yeah, that's just one you got to keep in your back pocket. I think you can break that out at any time, and someone's going to be like, oh, shit. And if you put it on a song that is not usually done on before, they're going to think you the coolest nigga in the world.
Maybe if you got to do the electric slide remix.
First of all, just don't add shoulders first.
Nah, you got to do the electric slide remix.
Just
you got to do the spin.
Make sure you at least have the steps down before you venture out into added moves.
Not you have to, because a song like that, you want is
no.
oh, that's a new.
And before you start bringing in arms, at least let your feet do what they supposed to do first. At least get through the first round.
Nah, listen, I'm good at the electric slide.
Okay. You confident in that one?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confident in all the line dances that I know.
But I think if you add it to a song that it don't usually go on, do it regular first.
Just to get the rhythm.
Yeah, because you already talked about your problem with rhythm.
Yeah,
now this is a new rhythm you introduce into the electric slide.
You're right.
Right? So the first round, just make sure, okay, that's how it go.
Okay.
And then you come in, maybe you bring a little shoulder.
Do a little twirl.
Maybe wrist. Just start with wrist.
No, I'm not doing no wrist.
I'm
coming out
arm.
full twirl.
Not a full, okay.
Full twirl.
Now you in a fraternity. You trying to bring shoulders in and everything. I think one limb at a time. That's what I think.
Nah, man, cause you gotta go hard. You gotta go hard enough so people like, oh my gosh.
I didn't even know you could do that today.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, so you gotta put a little flair on it.
Because they doing line dances for everything now. And I think if we just stick with the one we know and we come into the club like hot like that and just add a little something, it looked different, but it looked fun. And it's like, oh, I can grasp that one. Because all these other ones are pissed. Like the Samia one, I refuse. I don't even like that song no more because I refuse to learn it.
I don't refuse. I just don't have the capacity in my brain to learn it.
And I'm not doing all that. I knew that song before y'all started adding shit to it. And I'm not, y'all not gonna make this unfun for me to listen. I love that song. Fuck y'all. I'll do the electric slide if y'all want me to do anything.
I remember the first time I seen that line dance.
Too much.
I came home immediately and turned on YouTube. And I remember it was these ladies in the backyard doing it.
I've seen a couple people do it, and then I literally put it in TikTok, and it was like a family in like a living room doing it. And I was like, well, this feels accessible.
Right.
And I put the phone like on the floor and I tried to follow it. I tried it from different angles. I have no idea what the fuck they doing. I have fucking idea.
It's hard.
No.
Man. It's hard. It's too many steps. It's like 16 steps.
Yeah, I don't, and that's not how I like my line dances.
Yeah, nah,
like
not
I'm
at
not
all.
competing or nothing. I'm just trying to have a good time.
You trying to learn boots on the ground?
I thought about it.
Okay. You gonna have a fan with it and everything?
I'm gonna start slow with legs.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna add arms. I'm gonna add arms later. before I go to a party though. So we got to do it in the house.
Okay.
Like together as a family. We should just get our daughter to do it. She probably know how to do it.
I don't know if she know how to do that song.
I don't think it's gonna take her long.
Do you think young people like line dances anymore?
Yeah, because it's a girl going viral. And mind you, I don't know shit. I don't see anything until I see it on Facebook or something. It doesn't come across my TikTok. Like, I'm not part of that, right?
Okay.
There's apparently this girl that's going viral because they paying her like $6,000 to come and do the dance at different places.
What?
One of them damn line dances. I don't know what line dance it is. But yeah. And she looked young. She looked like early 20s or something like that.
Okay.
I guess I don't know. I could be lying. Y'all leave me alone. Don't DM me with facts because I don't really give a fuck about that. But I think maybe she did a video of her doing it and the video went viral. So now they're paying her to show up at events. I don't know. Right?
Wow.
So yeah, I think it's like, I think Beyonce, that bitch, that's a sneaky bitch. That Beyonce, that's a sneaky bitch.
What she
Didn't
do?
nobody give a fuck about a line dance until Cowboy Carter came out. They didn't give a fuck about nothing country. Nothing.
Oh, this is a country song that she does it to?
I mean, line dances, from what I know, are like, based in kind of that. Like Boots on the Ground is country.
Yeah.
I think that this song, I think they have a country twang. I haven't listened to the whole song, but I think it's something like that. But like, yeah, now everybody want cowboy boots and to do all this other shit, and that's cool. But yeah.
But I don't know about that. I think Beyonce just, if she did anything, she made us aware. But I think we always would have done it. Remember when we went to, you were doing comedy, this was years ago.
And there are other black country artists out there, but I think it took somebody like Beyonce for younger people that weren't into country to be like, let me go listen to country.
That's the thing. So we were in, I think Florida, as a matter of fact. And there was a comedy club on one side, and then there was a hoedown going on the other side of the.
No, that's North Carolina.
That wasn't North Carolina. We were far. I remember that.
Are you talking about the comedy? Because in one comedy club that we're in, there was one that I've done it, where the stage was raised, and then there was the club, and right behind the club or beside the club, there was this big like warehouse looking club where it was like a country club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's North Carolina. It was a comedy zone. I know exactly what you're talking about.
North Carolina?
Yeah. I've done that club multiple times. It was one of the last clubs I did when I was pregnant too. That's how I know. I have pictures on stage there.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
They did, there were black people out there dancing.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
I mean, it's also the country though. It's country.
Okay. But
country.
what I'm saying is that we will do a line dance at any time.
I mean, yeah. I actually know a comic friend that I know. She is in she in one of them like clubs or leagues or some shit. Like she knows all the spots where they be doing the stuff.
Oh yeah, I knew somebody like that as well.
Yeah,
I knew somebody like that as well.
She been on the shit. But yeah, they into it.
I get it.
They into it.
I get it, man. Line dancing is fun, man.
Yeah.
Line dancing is fun.
Just get the one. I'm glad that we got here from your little two-step. That's what they made for. They made for that. It's okay.
Oh man, it's J-Rod.
Wow, we didn't do this yet?
No.
Okay,
what?
Start again.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we the podcast, fast growing podcast in Topeka, Kansas. I can't with her.
You know what? I'm listening to you, but it's just
You don't like Topeka?
No, I fuck with yeah. That was not. I didn't even start with a horn. My bad. I fuck with y'all.
You don't.
You know what? Is having this on my arm, this Apple Watch. I never really I only had the one that I had for a short period of time, and then I got yours when you got a new one. So I'm just not used to all the alerts coming in on my wrist.
Gotcha.
And it kind of
I get that.
throws me off.
I get that. When I first got an Apple Watch, I was a little bit like that.
Yeah,
but you had an Apple Watch before.
I did, but I didn't have it that long until the kids broke it.
True.
And it's also been a long time. Like when they broke it, I was like, I'm not gonna fix whatever. And it's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
So I just got it. So y'all leave me alone because y'all be looking. Yeah, everybody talk shit about everything. You got an Apple Watch, they talking shit. So
why?
Because people just find ways to talk shit. When you late on something, they find a way to make you try to feel bad for being late. But I'm late on everything, so there's nothing you could do that's going to hurt me.
My life is late.
My life is late. I stay late. I was having a discussion with my friends on the phone, and in my group chat where I talk to all my friends that I have.
Hilarious.
I was talking about my ID because the real ID shit been happening and all this other stuff, and I was like, I forgot that I had a real ID, and I was nervous. Even though I was confident I had one, I was nervous up until the time we got to the airport to go to Chicago. Like, I was like, I'm gonna get up there, and they gonna turn me back, and something's gonna happen. So in my mind, I'm seeing all this chaos. Everybody trying to get a real ID. It's getting crazy out here.
Uh-huh.
And I had to tell them because I was like, really, I'm smart. I said, all y'all bitches be talking shit about me always losing my ID. But what you don't realize is people scrambling to get the real ID. I don't have to because I've already gotten it because I've been to DMV so much. And they said, that's not a flex. I said, yes, it is. People forget to go to DMV, but I never have to because I'm always losing an ID. I always need a replacement, so fuck
but
you,
you know
bitches.
what, though? I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. You haven't lost your ID. Wait. I wasn't applause-worthy.
I know, but
proud.
you didn't do it, so I did it.
But you haven't you've lost your ID maybe twice in the last, I would say, 5 years.
And if you told anybody that, they wouldn't believe you.
Yeah.
They wouldn't believe it.
Now, one of those times that you lost it, it was lost for like 2 years in the same place.
I had a friend. I've had 2 friends in the last couple of years just text me just to ask me if I had my ID.
Wait, just
they
out
just
the blue?
checking to
That
make
wasn't going
sure I got it. I've lost my ID so much in my lifetime that they just want to make sure I'm out here being an adult. I show up to events for birthday parties and all that other shit. Like especially when I was like drinking, like, and I show my ID, they'd be like, "Oh my God, look at you!" Like, first of all, bitch, I am in my 30s. I'm supposed to have my ID. One time, when I had to be like 20 when they was still checking my ID.
Okay.
Because they don't give a fuck now because they think I'm an old bitch. But fuck you. When they was still checking IDs, my friends got in a fight because I didn't have my ID.
In a fight with whom?
Security at the place. I didn't have my ID to get in the place. And I was with my homeboy and my girl, like, my 2 of my best friends, you know them. I was fuck it. I'll say Rashad Nicole because if they hear this, they gonna know, right? So we there. It's like a lot of us. Cameras there. It's like a whole bunch of us, and then I'm the only one with no ID, obviously because it's me,
right?
And Rashad's just like, yo, can you, like, she 21, like she can go in there, she ain't got a drink, da da da. And that dude is like, no. Like, he mad as a bit. Like, he trying to assert his authority because he's security and he's skinny. So, like, he got to be big and bad. Like, no. Fuck no. No ID. No entry. Mind you, they know everybody, right? So, they're just like, I mean, come on, like, whatever. And the dude gets in Rashad's face, I'm pretty sure. Gets in his face and, like, is trying to punk him and stuff. And, like, he's not trying to have none of that or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that they pushed somebody. And then everybody started fighting. And this all stemmed from me
not having your ID.
It was my fault.
And that wasn't your time to say
I feel like we got put out, though.
Y'all didn't even get in. How you get put out?
Did we get in? And they realized whatever it was, I didn't have my ID. I was at fault.
Okay.
It was my fault.
It was me, Your Honor.
Whatever it was my fault. And it was like some shit. And it was, yeah.
Okay.
Man, I'm so irresponsible. My friends love me. They do. I'm so irresponsible.
It's okay.
Shout out to me.
It's crazy, this real ID shit. What I don't understand is what makes that star so official.
I don't know. And I don't know enough about, I don't know.
Because from what I understand, they check the same information they check when you get in a regular ID.
Yeah. It's a star and it's some other shit. It's like, I think different, there's like 3 or 4 different things.
But I'm just saying, just a real ID in general, what makes it so,
baby,
like,
I don't know.
You getting the same information from me.
I don't understand nothing anymore. I don't. I promise you I don't. I don't know.
It's crazy.
It's very dumb. And then I saw somebody said that they had just changed their name to their husband's name. They had been married, just changed their name. And they told her she couldn't get a real ID. She had to have like a passport, social security card. So, like, I mean, it was something that didn't make sense because I forgot what it was. But that made me not want to, maybe want to just keep my name. For real.
Okay.
We just run into them problems when you go in places and I feel like I'm a baby mama, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
And no shade to baby mamas. I used to be one. But like,
You still
I'm
are
still
one. Yeah.
technically. I still am one. But like, it seems, I be feeling like we not official. I have to explain this to everybody and it feels weird that I got to over-explain.
I don't explain.
You don't?
No.
She be like, this is my bitch. You feel me? Who is that? My bitch? Hey. My bitch that got my kids.
I used to, but what I realized is that no matter what, anytime I explain, they look at me like I'm a bitch.
Or because you the man.
Right. And they like, oh, so she didn't want to take your name? All right. And that's
Really?
women. Yeah.
Women look at you like
Yeah.
that? Why they can't just look at, like, I'm a strong, independent, like, they don't,
Nah,
what
fuck
you
that.
mean?
Nah, they don't give me no kind of,
Really?
It's like, no, you a bitch.
I do it mostly if we go to, like, I don't know, places where, like, sometimes we've gone to, like, the school or something or the doctor or something and they'll address me weird. If I say my husband, because maybe they just think that's my play husband. Like, I just, like somebody, your cousin, like, that's my cousin. But like, are you husbands by blood? Like, you husband and wife by blood? Like, what is it? So they look at me like I'm crazy. And then I have to over-explain myself. And then I'm like, all right, well, I don't know what to do here. So I'm just gonna,
It's all
They
good,
probably
man.
don't believe me anyway.
Probably not.
Yeah,
they don't have to pull you.
Yeah. No, I don't think
They
that's
don't
it.
have to pull you.
That
That's
was
what it
so
is.
fun that you said that.
What?
So cute. No, I just think they don't believe me. I think that a lot of people be going around here saying, this my hubby, this my wifey, and I think they look at it like that. And I don't wear a ring, so they really think I'm lying.
Yeah, true.
So
True. This is a paper marriage for real.
yeah, they want to be like, okay, legally, bitch, what are fuck? I'm a strong, independent woman. Shit.
All right, let's get into favorite part, man.
Bitches love this.
Yeah, buddy. Another week, another list. And this one is kind of cool. I like this one. These are the top 6 things you don't do anymore.
Things that, like, one day you just stopped doing them and you didn't really realize that you stopped doing this.
When you said that, I was like, wow, there's so many things like that.
I know. It was hard for me to narrow it down to 3 for myself.
And you can't, like, you really literally can't remember the last time you did something.
Like, the last time was just the last time.
And then the last time you did something, you didn't know this would be the last time.
Yeah, it was just the last time. And then you just stopped doing it and you went about your life. And
the
whatever.
older I get, that scares me about certain things.
I think, I don't know about scaring, because it's like, when I think about it, it's things that I could go do again. I just forgot. Or I just had new things to do that just took over that part of my brain. Some of my things are very whimsical.
Okay. I mean, mine are too.
And it's like, I just stopped doing it, where it's like, I could go do them again, but I just had responsibilities now. The only fear that I have is that I lose my creativeness or my, my whimsy, my imagination, my just doing things, just to do things for fun and for pleasure. Like, I don't want to lose that. So I have to bring myself back to that to be like, oh, okay.
Nah, if I go to an amusement park, I'll be like, I hope this ain't the last time I come.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because that age thing, man. Like, you're like, damn, might not be able to ride roller coasters
I'm sorry.
anymore.
I don't think that at all. I never think that.
I be thinking that, man. Like, maybe what amusement parks is because I remember when I was much younger, my mother used to love the amusement park. She used to go on all the rides.
Yeah.
That was her shit. And I think maybe when I was like late teens, early 20s, I asked her about the amusement park. She was like, I can't do that no more. I'm not getting on no ride. Mess me. And I was like, damn, it happens like that? I didn't know you reach your age capacity.
Maybe. It also could just be, I don't know, your nerves, like the things that you can withstand is just different. Maybe you don't want to get on it no more.
Yeah, but
maybe
that's the thing. The last time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, our list isn't that sad.
It's not. It's not.
Once again, these are the top 6 things you don't do anymore. You want to begin? I'll begin.
I could start.
Okay, number 6.
So I don't know if they have them everywhere, but we used to have honeysuckles And they're like little flowers, and then you put a little stem thing in the middle out or whatever, and there was like honey, quote unquote, or something sweet on the end. I don't know. I really don't know who the first person was that was like, let's do the honeysuckle shit. Because who was out there with the flowers and was like, we should do this? Who knew about it? Because I don't think we were watching it on TV, but as kids, we had honeysuckles in the backyard. It was probably an older cousin or something told us that we could do it. And you just went out there, they're these little white or yellowish, something kind of flowers, and then you just pick the little stem out and you lick it, and it's like sweet on the end of it.
Wow.
So I don't do that anymore. And then we had these things called crab apples. These little small apples that used to grow on trees.
Yeah, I remember those.
And I don't even know if you were supposed to eat them for real. I think they told us we wasn't really supposed to. It could hurt your stomach or something.
My mother used to tell me not to eat them. But I remember, one of my friend's fathers used to always eat them. Like,
He's still alive?
Nah, he dead.
Okay. Well, all right. I just wanted to get the important information out the way. All right. Well, you know how long ago
I don't think he died off of crabapple disease.
Oh, well, you don't know what kind of things they had in there.
Listen, man, but he used to, anytime it was almost summertime, that was his favorite. What? He'll grab one quick.
And we didn't give a fuck. We wasn't washing them off. We was just pulling them off of the trees and like biting them.
Yeah.
And I can't even see myself doing that now.
Did you ever do? So you've done it before?
Yeah. I wasn't like
an apple?
chowing down. They were extra sour. They were super sour. And I love sour stuff. So I wasn't like, I don't think I've eaten a whole one, but I think I've bitten a couple of, like I would grab them because it was the tree behind my grandmother's yard. It would come into their yard and we would just reach up there and pick some off.
So it wasn't even y'all tree.
No, we was kids. We didn't give a fuck about personal space and property. Like that's different now. You know what I mean? Kids can't do that shit now. You can't just go in somebody's yard and get some shit.
That's true.
These niggas out here crazy. Yeah. But I haven't even seen a honeysuckle. Like I don't even know if they still grow them. I don't know if they're extinct. I don't know if they can be extinct. They're plants. I don't know if anybody else knows shit about crab. I haven't heard anybody talk about a crab apple in decades.
That is a great question.
Can
plants be extinct? Like I know dinosaurs are extinct.
Yeah.
But I don't know if, plants can be extinct.
We gotta find it out. Somebody will tell us. They tell us everything else. Yeah, but I haven't seen a honeysuckle or a crab apple or like no shit like that.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen crab apples in forever. Yeah. But I never seen them down here in Virginia, so.
Yeah, we had them it was in Virginia.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's something we just stopped doing, and I didn't realize, I was like, we was really sucking the sperm out of plants. We was really just putting the plant sperm in our mouth and sucking it. As kids, I don't know. I just can't. Okay.
Look at you preparing for your adult.
Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. Your sperm ain't sweet. Not like the honeysuckle.
No, all right. Hey, I've been trying to eat fruit.
Honeysuckle.
Whatever.
Suckle that honey. You don't eat fruit.
I do.
No, you don't.
I eat a banana damn near every day.
Oh, you do. That's not the kind of fruit.
And I have been eating oranges more.
Okay.
It's not pineapple season, but I will be eating pineapples if it was.
I had some really good pineapples the other day, though. I did buy some. The ones I just bought, no, they trash. But the other ones, they were good.
Well, I don't really know seasons, so I could be lying. So.
Yeah, I don't know either. They'll tell you that too.
Yeah, man.
Technically, it is pineapple season.
These are the top 6 things you don't do anymore. Number 5, picking who's it. Like, the thought came across my mind. I've never seen adults in a circle put their feet in and somebody going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
what did y'all say?
Oh gosh. I don't remember.
There was bubblegum
in the dish. How many bubblegums do you?
How many pieces or something?
Yeah.
Right. And then there was Eeny Meeny Miny Mo. And then how long did you do Eeny Meeny Miny Mo? Like, what did you say? Say it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a piggy by its toe. My mama told me to pick this one right over here. Now,
what? I've never heard that one. I've never heard that one.
Now, if it was,
I've never heard that one ever.
If it hit somebody that you didn't want to get out,
yeah.
Right over here for the year of 1993.
What? What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
No, that you made that up.
No, you'd be able to add. You added different lines just so that you wasn't it. I was always it. So I remember them extending it just so that I could be it.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Every time we talk about childhood, it is trauma. It is trauma city with you. We can't be happy about shit in here. I'm just really, I'm so upset I had a good childhood.
What you mean?
Like I am embarrassed.
That's not a bad.
I mean, a decent childhood. I mean, you know, I met my dad when I was 21, but that's neither here nor there. That ain't shit.
Yeah,
you know, that ain't.
Mad people did that.
That's regular. But like, other than that, I was cool. Like, you know, I had friends. I don't know, baby. I don't know how to talk about this.
I had family and a friend.
Yeah.
I had family and a friend.
Yeah. Okay.
Every couple of years, I had a new friend.
Yeah, and I met one.
Yeah.
I see. I had y'all.
You met my first friend.
Yeah,
yes.
I met your friend.
Yeah, man.
I met him. What's the next one?
These are the top 6 things you don't do anymore. Number 4.
I'm gonna say buy stockings. I just stopped buying
I feel like this
stockings.
is the second week we talked about stockings.
Yeah, but I realized like I just stopped buying stockings.
I get that.
Because having that conversation with you was like, damn, like I really was just buying stockings every weekend because I'd have a run in them or something. And I had to go to church.
I remember having to buy stockings for like my mom or my grandmother.
Yeah.
Going to the stationery store and picking it up. And it was like a huge stand with all these different stockings.
Oh, damn. Y'all had money? What, that was like a value pack or something like that?
No. You won't buy the whole. It's just, It was single ones.
Oh, I thought you bought like the stand.
No.
I was like, that's crazy. Y'all had bulk.
No. I would go to the stationery store and pick one out.
I was like, y'all had bulk stockings out.
Nah, man.
No, the little triangular boxes or whatever. Like,
Not even.
You didn't have those?
Nah, I didn't see those until like later. I remember the flat package.
Oh, the flat packets too. Yeah. I had those too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just one day stopped buying them. But I remember like being like, I have to have stockings. Like, I can't believe I'm out. I have to always have a pair.
Wow.
To wear with skirts. Like, I have to have one. And even if I wasn't going to church that day or something, I would just go get some so I knew I had some. Like, I had to have stockings.
Do you remember the last time you wore stockings?
Do you?
I mean, like, to go out.
What, out the house?
Yeah.
I wore stockings. I wore stockings, like, I wore some tights.
Tights aren't stockings.
A couple months ago. But even stuff like that, I wasn't. I mean, well, I'm talking about, like, the sheer.
That's what I'm talking about.
I cannot remember. Yeah, I knew it was at church.
Okay.
I know it was me going to church. But, like, I remember it being a part of my routine to make sure I had stockings or make sure that I kept them okay in my top drawer. Like, I didn't pull them out and there was a run in them. Like, that was such an important part of my life.
When you had a run in them, did you put the clear nail polish on it?
I did try that a couple times. It just stopped it from running more, but there's still a run.
I didn't know why.
Yeah, it just would help it not run more.
Okay.
But it wouldn't, like, close it up. But, yeah. I
thought it closed it up.
No. But I thought that's so crazy that I literally was like, I have to have these. And I don't remember when I was like, I no longer need to have these. But then I was probably because after church, like, I didn't have to wear dresses and skirts. So I wasn't, I think I saw somebody with their legs out one time with no stockings on, with a skirt on. I was like, that's crazy. Like, how in the hell are you it's just your legs? That looks weird. It don't look smooth. It's just a leg. And I tried it one time and I felt naked. I felt naked. I was like, I don't have
Did you
nothing.
shave your legs before?
Yeah. But I was like, I don't have nothing to cut. Like, I felt like it was too much air getting to my vagina. Like, the stockings would at least hold some of that in, some of that warmth. But I felt like it blows up. Like, if my skirt would have blown in the wind, like, you would see my panties. And that's crazy.
How old were you thinking this?
I don't know.
No, how old were you?
Probably a teenager.
Oh, okay.
But
like young teenager?
I don't know, because I think I might have worn stockings to graduation.
Okay.
But it was that feel like it was just that feeling of like my legs are out and my vagina is getting air and like that's not supposed to happen.
Wild.
It was just too much air. And then one day I just was like, fuck it, I'm free. Like it's okay. But I felt like a freak. And when I'm not saying like weird, I mean like nasty. Wow. Because my pussy was out. It felt like you had a secret.
Baby, you're supposed to wear underwear.
But I know, but you don't understand, like underwear was pussy.
Explain that.
Because the stockings covered it up and made you feel like security, like they were pants. But like if your underwear was out, that was just like your pussy being out.
Okay.
Like it just felt like it was just too much air. Like it wasn't supposed to be up there like that.
Air,
yeah. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I felt nasty. I felt like a little slut.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Not morals. That's what's up.
No, I don't even know if it was that. It was just ingrained in my mind that I had to have on stockings.
Yeah, morals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those are part of your morals, man. Got to wear stockings, man.
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
These are the top 6 things that you don't do anymore. Number 3, skipping the cracks on the ground so you wouldn't break your mom's back.
Yeah, I still do that.
What? Wait.
I still do that. What you mean?
What you mean?
I will not step on a crack.
What?
Cause I will not do that. It just, even though I know technically it's not gonna hurt. I mean, my mother is getting older, but it's not going to hurt her. It feels weird on my foot.
Wow.
Cause I've done it for so long, I've skipped them. Like it feels weird.
Like I remember being maybe 12 or 13 and trying to it was a fucked up sidewalk. Mm-hmm. So I'm moving all around trying not to step on cracks, and it dawned on me, I'm like, who the fuck am I doing this for? And then I stepped on it just to make sure it wouldn't hurt my mother.
You an evil little nigga. You probably stepped on it hard as a bitch too, and ran home. Ma, you okay? Ma, where you at? Yo.
Hell yeah, though. Damn. I can't believe you don't step on cracks.
No, it feels weird though. But I also got like a little OCD, like, pressure thing. Like I can't.
I guess.
I have a little thing where I can't, like, it has to be even on both sides. Like even me right now, one foot's on the ground, I'm gonna switch it eventually.
Okay.
Because I gotta get the even pressure. But yeah, I don't do that. I mean, I don't split poles. You think I step on cracks? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know you don't split poles.
Yeah, I will chase you down around a pole. We will loop that pole.
When you first did that shit, I was like, who the fuck am I dating?
And I kept doing it too. And you be trying to do that shit, I'll chase you around that pole. We will go around that pole for hours until we end up on the same side. Don't fucking play with me. We'll go into a store and you'll try to go in the other door. Man, I'll turn right back around. I'll bump into somebody. Excuse me. I got to get on that side.
Fucking up the rotation.
Yeah. One time I did it and somebody was like, I know that's right.
What?
Somebody walked past and was like, I know that's right. Because they know. How dare you?
Oh, my God.
How dare you let anything get between us? How dare you do that? That's crazy.
Oh, man. These are the top 6 things that you don't do anymore. Number 2.
I'm going to say paint my nails and my toenails myself.
Okay.
I've noticed that I just stopped doing it. I used to do it all the time. I used to have mad nail polishes and just do it. And then it became a time where it seemed like everybody was getting their nails done. Mm-hmm. But I think we got to get back to that. Like, shit is high. Eggs is $1,000. Some of us want a little color, but we don't want you to joke us because it might be a little uneven or a little chipped. Fuck you, bitch. I tried. That's my self-care. But or when you do 2 layers, sometimes maybe your nail polish dried up a little bit. It's a little chunky. Who gives a fuck? They covered. From far away. Don't be up on my nails. If you're up on my nails like that, we must be fucking. Right?
I guess.
Are you going to judge me if I paint my own toenails?
Your own toenails?
Yeah.
No.
But sometimes I feel like, and I guess because I'm so used to getting everything done, I forget that I can do this shit myself.
I guess.
I can just do it. But I feel like I'm going to get shamed because I've seen people post or say something about women that have tried to like, I don't know, they got regular nail polish on. They sell nail polish for you to put it on.
I'm probably part of the problem.
You are.
I understand this before I say this. But anytime I see a woman, it doesn't even have to be that she painted it herself. If it's just short nails with just the nail painted or covered, I'm like, that looks so juvenile.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe because that's what girls all the time.
Because we're used to seeing people getting their nails done and all the other stuff. And that's still fun. I love to get my nails done.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten them done in a while. I know she's waiting on me. But I forget that I can just paint my nails myself while I'm waiting.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I feel judged.
No, I get it.
I feel judged. We got to bring that shit back.
Okay.
For real.
I mean, I'm not the person you have to talk to about it.
No, I got to talk to you so you could talk to the rest of the men that's talking shit about
Men
us.
are painting their nails now.
No, but men are also going to get them painted.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're going to get full manicures.
Doing it.
Yeah, they're getting full manicures. I'm not saying that they paint all the nails, or some of them are, but like they be talking shit. If they see a woman and her nails and toes ain't done, oh, it's a problem.
Okay. If I walked in the house with done nails.
What you mean done? Like done how?
Like painted.
Honestly, you kind of artsy nigga. You sing R&B. I don't think I would. I don't think I would be. I don't think I would. I don't care about people being expressive. It just does not bother me. That's not something that me personally would turn off. Now there are people to be like, that's but I don't give a fuck if you want some black nails or a black nail or something or what. I don't. I mean, if you had like, designs, rhinestones, all this, like, I mean, that would be unattractive to me, but I wouldn't say it's like wrong. You know what I mean? Like we all still have things we're attracted to. I'm not going to look at that and be like, ew, like that doesn't bother me.
At my age.
You're an artsy nigga.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. Age is not one of those things for me though.
Okay.
I just be joking you about being old, but I'm not gonna tell you all of a sudden at this age you cannot live your life the way you want to. Like, who gives a fuck?
That's cool. Care. I'm not gonna do it, but that's
I didn't think
cool.
you would anyway. So, but you have like your nail beds and stuff are not like, yeah. But that is one. That's not something I'm like ill.
Okay.
Now, if you get yours done before I get mine done, then I'm gonna have a problem because it's been a minute. Then I'm gonna be like, okay, nigga, chill out.
Oh man, these are the top 6 things you don't do anymore. Number 1. I wish we still did this.
What?
I wish we still bought music magazines.
Ooh, I got an additive to that.
Okay.
But I mean, you can say your point though.
Well, I remember now when I was younger, I didn't always buy them. Sometimes I stole them, put them in my, in my coat, walked out.
Yeah, as we do.
Yeah. But I remember how much I would look forward to the following week's issue. And it would take me all week to just read through the magazine. And on the weeks that it was like really good and I read through it real fast, I'll be totally distraught. Like, fuck.
Oh yeah, I hated that. Just magazines in general, I think.
Like I remember I had to get the Vibe.
Yeah, and the source. The Vibe and the source.
And then when I got a little older and it came out, had to get a King too.
Of course you did.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, of course
Vibe and Source, I used to love the Vibe. I was like, this is such a big magazine.
You probably stood in line for the debut of King magazine, huh?
Nah. I didn't pick up King. I only bought 2 issues of King. And one of them was free.
Yeah, okay.
And when free was on the cover. And I forgot who the other one was. But
mine was Sophisticate's Black Hair.
Okay.
I used to keep every black hair magazine. Like I had my favorite one was like the iconic Aaliyah cover where this is when Aaliyah had her tips were red when she went through that phase of her I
don't remember that.
She went through a phase of like her swoop, but like she had changed the ends to like red or something like that. And then there was like an Eve one. Like I had all of them. Every time they came out, I had all of them.
I didn't buy them, but I used to love reading the hair magazines.
Yeah, they had articles in there and
and
everything.
they had all of it. They had all of it. Matter of fact, I fell in love with Destiny's Child through one
that,
of those albums. One of those magazines.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I was like, yo, these girls are so cool.
But
like,
that was my source or what? I mean, I still bought Source and like all that stuff, but like the Black Hair magazine, if I went to a salon or something with it, like I always looked for it, I always picked it up.
Yeah.
When I got a subscription myself, I felt crazy because I was like, oh my God, I get to see them all the time. Like every month I was waiting on them. So man.
That's what I like. And it's cool, social media is cool, and you put up articles and stuff. But I miss reading fucking 6-10 page articles on a person.
I want to feel the pages.
Interview.
I want to feel
not
the
even
pages.
the pages, just the length.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I really used to look forward to reading in-depth interviews with some of my favorite artists. And we don't get that no more unless it's a video.
So many of those magazines on my wall. A lot of write-ons and word-ups just on my wall. All the blow-up pictures, all the everything, just all over my wall.
Oh yeah, the pictures the pictures was the thing.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss just having. I don't know. I might just start buying my magazines again. I wonder if you can get old copies of some of those.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can. Probably like on eBay or something like that.
Yeah, I might do that.
Get some old copies.
Yeah, just to have is like. How people have like table books or whatever. When I might do
That'd be fly.
Yeah,
that would be fly. Like an old joint.
Yeah, I would do that. Or maybe just some magazine covers and frame them or something.
Jets out all the time.
Yeah.
Every black house you went into had a jet or ebony.
I love the jet.
Yeah.
I love going to the barbershop and having a jet magazine. Like when my mom would go and get the back of her little short hair edged up, or my brothers would go or something, and just being there and just reading through all the magazines.
Man, I used to love Jet because, of course, the Jet Beauty of the Week.
Of course.
And I actually knew 2 Jet Beauties of the Week.
You did?
Yeah.
That might have been when I started knowing I was a little bit gay, because I went looking for that. I went searching for that. I was like, who is it today?
Yeah, man. My one girl, she was like one of the last ones. I don't think Jet comes out anymore. Or maybe it does. I don't know. But one of the girls I met in college, and she was a Jet Beauty of the Week.
Oh shit.
And then come to find out, one of my mom's friends was a Jet Beauty of the Week.
Oh shit.
Yeah. She be commenting on it. On
she feel bad?
I don't know if she listens.
What?
So yeah.
We might have more than one Jet Beauty of the Week that listen.
You right.
She bad? She still bad?
She in that picture, she was bad as shit.
In the Jet Beauty of the Week picture?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about now. What about the girl from college? I haven't seen her in years. What about the girl from college?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't sound convincing at all.
No, yeah. And matter of fact, she's a twin mom now.
Oh, well, that's cool.
She's a twin mom now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Of course she bad then. She a twin mom. Yeah, she bad.
Listen, I don't judge women.
See, all these follow-ups is making me think she not. You didn't have to say anything after what I said. I think what I said was good, but here you go. I got some more words. I want you to know what I'm saying without me saying it. All right, well.
Oh, man.
Shout out to her.
There was the top 6, man. If you have things that you don't do anymore.
Yeah.
But you kind of miss it.
Yeah, or you didn't realize you didn't do them anymore.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, man. Shout out to all the Spotify listeners that be commenting too, man. Shout out to them. Those be interesting comments.
I never go on Spotify. And what do you mean interesting?
No, they just be interesting. Like
what? Bad?
No, not at all. Well, I mean, it's never bad for you.
Oh, can we read some? I never go on there and look at comments. I be forgetting about Spotify because I use Apple.
Yeah, and Apple, I don't never see y'all commenting in Apple.
Oh, it's sometimes they review up there. But
once every like 4 or 6 months.
Yeah.
But they don't have comments like Spotify does.
Oh, well, I gotta go on Spotify.
Spotify
then.
actually has like comments. So
I
shout
gotta
out to them.
I gotta go on there.
And shout out to y'all YouTube commenters as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about a question of the day this week.
So you put it up late?
I put it up like maybe an hour before we started recording. So I only got about 7 answers.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
But I got this from who gave me this? Oh man, I don't want to forget her name. because I knew it was a woman that sent it to me, but I don't remember who exactly. So give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Instagram popped up.
Was it Instagram?
Yeah, it was on Instagram. And oh man, here you go. Here you go. Hold on,
Oh, baby.
It might no. I think you know what. I think it was on my
Instagram.
On my Instagram. Yeah. Somebody. Oh. How did I forget? It was Destiny. Shout out to Destiny.
Okay.
For sending us this question. She heard that I've been searching for question of the days. So she gave me a hell of a lot of question of the days, whatever. But this is the one that I liked. Question of the day: if you could send your past self one sexting tip, what would it be? Now, when I posted this, what I realized is most people thought I was just talking about sex, not sexting. They a lot of people miss sexting, which is the act of verbal sex through words. Yeah, I mean. So if you could send your past self one sexting tip, what would it be?
Use more memes.
Okay.
I would probably use more memes. Because I use humor for most things. I think I could still get across if I was being funny and sent like I don't know, a faucet dripping or something like that.
Yeah.
Like more memes.
I get that.
That's what I would do.
Use more memes.
Yeah, I didn't use a lot because before, like, sex was very serious.
Okay, continue.
I don't know. It
What
was
do you mean
just
before?
very, like, before you.
Oh.
Sex was more of a serious thing, and I had to be, like, sexy. And that was still weird for me.
But you used to do it?
I think I did, but it didn't feel like me.
Oh.
It didn't feel like me. I don't want to act for you. I want to be my authentic self when we about to fuck. Like, you know me, and you know what I mean when I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
I hear you, yeah.
Like, it felt weird. It felt strange.
I
And
get
maybe
that.
that's why sex wasn't that good, because I felt like the whole time I was acting like something that I
Well, we
wasn't.
don't want that. We don't want anyone to go into a sexual act not feeling as comfortable as possible.
Yeah. I was like, this is probably what they want. This is the kind of sex they want or whatever. Like, I wasn't really thinking about me and my partnership with them, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
You hate me, huh? A little bit? What?
No, I'm not. I do not hate you. I'm just wondering.
Disappointed.
Just wondering.
That's what parents say. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
No, I'm just wondering what that looked like.
I don't know. I don't really remember because I'm so comfortable with my husband now that I feel like what I'm doing right now is sexy. Yeah. You get that's all of me, Your chin don't itch. Don't scratch your chin.
No,
Your chin don't itch. Your chin regular, it's moisturized and everything. Shut up.
If you could send your past self one sexting tip, what would it be? Man. Remember that it's sexting, and you don't actually have to mean everything you say.
Oh, okay. So if you like, when you get here, I'm gonna eat you from front to back. I'm gonna lick everything. I'm gonna stick my tongue all the way up to your esophagus. I'm gonna go through your vagina head first. I'm gonna be a baby. I'm gonna come out.
Yeah, I lost me. Completely lost me. You got a problem.
I'm gonna go through your vagina like a baby. I'm gonna be in your stomach. I'm gonna kick a little bit. I'm gonna come out.
I'm not fucking with you.
Or when people say I'm gonna tear that ass up, I'm gonna open that ass.
What?
When I see you, I'm gonna open it.
You were on the right track in the beginning, and then you went somewhere dark.
I'm just saying, like, something aggressive, like, you don't.
Nah, I'm talking about just period. I'm gonna eat it.
So sometimes you don't eat it when you say you just gonna regular eat it?
Yeah, man. I ain't want to do that. But I felt pressured after sexting that.
How do you get out of eating it when you get there? What if you come in, I'm just on the bed, legs are wide open. Dinner's ready, sir. You said you was hungry.
Sometimes I just powered through it. And other times I had a headache.
You talk all that shit on my phone and now you got a headache?
I got a headache, man. And everyone knew I suffered from migraines for years.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
So,
that's crazy. Did you make sure you told everybody you had sex with that you suffer from migraines?
No.
Just in case a migraine happened to come up?
No.
Why?
I promise I didn't. But it seemed like, because I had migraines so often, usually people would find out that I suffer from migraines.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
I don't want to know that someone I'm casually fucking suffers from migraines. That's too much information, actually.
Well, okay, so with me, casual fucking still was
Friendship.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
You was still out here building bonds with these bitches. See, you didn't know how to do it right. You always be talking about me. You didn't know how to do it right.
No, I like having conversations and getting to know people.
Because you was on the radio too long.
You
so used to interviews. Before I eat this pussy. How was your day today? How was your day?
No, well, okay. So partly that, it was just in my DNA, but also, and this is probably the first time I'm saying this out loud.
Ooh, exclusive.
No, I knew that I never wanted to.
Let me say it like on the radio so you can feel at home. Exclusive. We dropping bombs.
Shut the fuck up, man. I never wanted to be the guy that I was being. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I was a hoe. I was just a dirty hoe. And I never wanted to be that person. So in a way, having conversations and building like a connection with a person
made you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
He's like, but I'm trying. I'm trying to like them, Lord. I'm trying, Lord.
No, not even trying to like them. I'm just not treating them as they're just a piece of ass.
So who did you think was watching? Did you think somebody was watching and you was trying to put on for somebody, or that was just you? Like,
I think that was just me.
You was just like,
Maybe I was worried about God judging me later. Maybe that was a little bit of it, but the other part was just like, I don't want to be this bad guy, man.
She was like, I should talk to him so they can't say that I was bad.
No, I should. I should, but I'm having real connections with these people.
I really love them for real.
No, not love.
Okay.
No. Even though I ended up loving them as friends.
Yeah.
Some as friends.
Yeah, because you got to know them.
Yeah.
You knew what they was going through before you started fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just made things so
Yeah.
much easier in most cases. Some cases it went a little overboard.
Like, what happened? Somebody died or something? You fucked them right after the funeral? You got too close? That's a personal fuck, too.
I've done that before, but
oh my God.
But no, like, it got the relationship progressed a little further.
You didn't mean to.
Yeah, you didn't even know what was happening, and then it happened.
Yeah. He was like, but you asked me about my day. You asked me what I wanted to eat. So I thought we went together. I thought we was a couple.
Oh God, man.
You made sure I got in the house safe.
You ain't never had somebody pull up a relationship on you and you even know it?
Like a surprise one?
Yeah.
Oh no, I did that to somebody.
What?
Well, I think that's how I got my last relationship. I don't think he meant for that to happen. We were really, really good friends, and I think that I was like, all right, well now, like, come on, please now.
No, see, that was, at least you asked.
I mean, I couldn't just be like, we go together.
No, that's what like two or three girls did.
And you said, yeah.
We were together. I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, well, okay, that's soft. You couldn't stand up for yourself?
I didn't want to hurt them.
Yo, you really? I didn't know.
Because it was never, those kind of conversations never happen with just two people. That happens amongst friends, her friends. And now you're sitting there and you like, oh shit.
wait, time out. So you went places with her friends?
Or the friends would be over at the house mostly. That was mostly how it would work.
I don't know if you know this, but that's not how you do that.
Do
You're
what?
not supposed to do that like that.
Do what?
You
Like
asking
what?
them about feelings, what they did today, and you hanging out with their friends?
Not on purpose. But I could have just walked to the door. There's a bunch of friends there, and them bitches ain't leaving no time soon. And be like, yo,
And you
I'm
hung out. And you hung out?
Yeah.
Why not? You can't just be like, you look busy, I'll come back.
I like wine.
You did this. You did this. Oh my God.
And it was more people, so it was like, hey, get to meet more people.
But you don't even like talking to people.
I do.
Maybe that fucked you up.
In small crowds, I do.
Maybe that fucked you up. Then.
What?
Maybe all of that happening messed you up.
In what way?
I don't know. You ended up in a relationship. I don't know.
Oh, you talking about, okay. I thought you talking about in the long run.
Oh, well, kind of a little bit, because you really don't like people. Why is that daughter?
But yeah, man, like, it was weird. It was weird, yo. It was weird. Yeah, I mean, because the personality in me is like, ooh, let's meet people, let's have conversations and all that shit.
You ain't know how to balance that shit at all.
Yeah, but the hoe in me was like, I literally came over here just to fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but
Wow.
yeah, man.
Your tip should just be like, don't sext. Don't give them any indication.
No, sexting is foreplay.
Oh, that's your foreplay.
Sexting is.
I mean, it is. It is technically foreplay.
It's one of my. I think for me, that was the constant foreplay for me, especially with women I wasn't with. Like sexing was the thing, and I would sex because it made the pussy better. But I never connected the dots like, oh, I'm doing foreplay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's read these 7 responses we got.
All right. If you could send your past self one sexting tip, what would it be? Now, like I said, most people thought it was just a sex tip, but I feel like this one works for both. Don't fake cum so he could keep his ego.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I
it's
get
so
that
weird
part of
because if you sexting and somebody said I came, in the back of my mind will always be like, did you really come? Or you just telling me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like an LOL. It's the same thing. Are you really laughing out loud? It is. It is. That's the same thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I like that. I ain't put 2 and 2 together, man.
Someone said no face, no case.
Hey,
I get that.
that's real.
Someone just said don't do it.
You
Okay.
gotta do it at least once.
Hold on. Only send nudes through texting apps. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good
What's
one.
texting apps?
I mean, like
Snapchat or
probably like a
that?
Snapchat or I don't know what the other apps. I don't know. I didn't really do all that stuff, but the ones where it can't really be traced or whatever. I don't know. Don't start with Shakespeare quotes. Wilt thou come o'er and layeth pipe? Oh, you said that to somebody? Oh my God. That actually sounds like some shit I would do, if we're being honest. Girl, don't ever sing your face in them nudes to someone else, man.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah, that's a good one. Why? Yeah, because why your face there, or don't have distinguishable tattoos in the pictures.
Hey.
That's why I didn't take nudes, because I had tattoos.
Okay, that's
So
smart.
I was like, somebody gonna put 2 and 2 together, because they do that all the time. I've seen where people will soft launch somebody and then their tattoos will be out.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it on like TikTok or whatever, and then you go to the response videos or something, and somebody done already narrowed it down who it is from the tattoos.
Damn.
Like, nah. Adjust your position when riding so you can last longer.
See, I think that's
yeah,
another
that
sex.
was another
Yeah.
sex one. Yeah. Always be close by so it can get messy.
There you go. Don't start texting or sexting until you're about 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
You know what
Why?
I mean? So you close by.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Don't be embarrassed of your kink. You never know who else will like it. I think
That's
that's just
a
a
good
general
one.
like sex
Yeah.
one. Yeah. An unsolicited nude is a great way to spice your marriage. Send that man a pussy pic at 10 a.m. and watch how excited he is to see you when he gets home. Just pussies aren't that cute to me. I don't want to send the pussy pic.
What you mean?
I don't know. I think about titties and stuff, but
I want to see some pussy.
I'm very
Pussy conscious?
yeah, I don't know what the angle. I don't know what a good pussy pic looks like.
Pussy.
Okay.
Not a lot of thigh.
More pussy than thigh.
More pussy than thigh, because sometimes with our African American queens, it'd be the discoloration. You
First of all, leave us the fuck alone.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I think guys have it too. I don't know, but
yeah, you got it.
I got discoloration.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah, your inner thighs a little bit black.
Nah, not for real.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah, you want to go look at them in it? For real.
Well, any way you look at it, don't send mad thigh.
Oh, so you would rather get thigh from somebody without melanin?
No.
Because what are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying, you want the...
But if you already know that it might be like that, then why not just embrace it?
Nah, just show me the pussy. I'm not fucking the thigh. I'm licking the thigh.
Okay, so you want more top pussy or bottom pussy? Like inside pussy?
It depends on what your pussy look like.
Like close up pussy, or you want it close up or cropped? Just cropped, where it's kind of...
I don't like crop because that feels like you took too much time.
It don't feel sudden.
Yeah.
You could have. This could be anybody's pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have got that pussy off of Google.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Show me a straight bong. You know what I mean? Just have a good angle.
I mean, I think when you get there though, you'll know if that's the same pussy in the picture.
No,
or not. You'll be able to tell.
Don't look like the same.
You'll be able to tell if it's the same pussy now. I'm pretty sure.
But no, that's a good question.
More top pussy or bottom pussy?
No, not at all.
You want it from the top, or you want it from the inside?
No, not from the inside.
You want the lips?
I want lip.
Or the mouth?
I want lip.
Lip.
I don't
lip. One lip?
No.
You want an angle? You want it tilted to the
Different
side?
pussies come in different. Like pussies be different.
You fucked a pussy with one lip?
No, but I'm saying like
No
different,
shade to if they got one lip. I'm just asking. I ain't never seen that.
different pussies look like so many different things. So it just
So
depends.
some people you might want top pussy. Some people you might want just the inside pussy.
No, never the inside.
Never the inside.
Never the inside.
You don't want me to open it up
No.
like a gynecologist.
Like a No, man.
Just
No.
2 fingers opening the pussy up and then a screenshot of the inside.
Not at all.
It's a lot of juice in there.
Do you think
You want to see something wet? I'm telling
then it
you.
look like a throat.
You don't like a juicy throat? You don't want a juicy throat?
I want a juicy mouth, not a juicy throat.
Okay. Well, you don't want to.
Well, I mean, I want the throat to be juicy too. I want to see a juicy
You want
mouth.
to put your dick in a dry throat?
No, I want to see a juicy mouth, not a juicy throat. What
Okay.
I want to visually see.
Yeah, but you know it's a pussy though. It's not a throat.
Yeah, but it don't do nothing for me.
It don't.
No,
You don't think, oh, I could go in there.
no,
It's not like that.
no.
Why?
It does nothing for me. Now seeing the pussy is like, oh yeah, I fuck. Even if it's pussy and like fupa, that's cool. But going inside of the pussy,
Why not?
I don't know, because it's flesh.
You don't want to be a doctor. Or
No.
That's role play if you think about it. If I send you a picture with my pussy opened up, you a gynecologist on the other
No,
hand.
man. Now I'm checking for man. Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good, man.
I just thought you
No,
had an
but
imagination.
you brought up something just now, and you
What?
didn't mean to.
What?
Could you distinguish? Well, maybe it's easier with pussy, but could you distinguish your pussy from other pussy?
My pussy?
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't look at my pussy enough to do that.
be able to just like
I mean, I think I know my pussy, but like I don't know.
I don't
Like you would think because it is mine,
right.
But I don't really just be looking and like, how you doing it? I don't do that.
Right. Like, I don't think I could tell my dick from other dicks.
I can. You have a pretty dick.
Yeah, but like, if it was like a dick lineup.
Well, also, that's weird because you see your dick. You see your dick every time you go pee.
And I still don't think that I would be like, oh yeah, that's my dick right there.
I think pussies are different because they're more on the bottom. They're more underneath. You know what I mean?
I guess.
They're on the bottom.
I don't know. I don't know if private parts really stand out to me like that.
I mean, well, you ain't never really had a lineup. I'm pretty sure you'll find something familiar about it.
I don't know. I don't have like no indistinguishable marks on.
It's yours.
Yeah, but there's no marks up there that I can tell. Like, oh yeah, that would be my dick.
It's
right
not
there.
a lot of dicks that look like yours.
You would know.
I mean, it's dicks that look like yours, but like, I think they.
Like, I'm talking about if it's the same color, same length.
So I've seen a lot of dicks. But that's not like, I didn't say I fucked all of them. I've seen them. I've seen dicks throughout my life.
Okay.
And I think that if I had a dick, I could tell which one was my dick.
Okay. I don't think I could.
I think pussies are harder.
Well, you know why I don't think pussies are harder? Because pussies come in pussies be looking different.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of pussies. I've seen dicks.
But I still don't think that even with seeing your pussy, if it was the same make and model pussy,
make and model.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to say, oh yeah, that's Kristen's.
So when you say make and model of pussies, what are you talking about?
Like
somebody else's light skin? Is that what you're saying?
Not only that.
So that is one.
That's part of it. You know what I mean? But that's color. You know what I mean? Make and model was like, it like some got the big lips, some got no lips, some, little pussies be just looking different. Okay. So it was the same type of pussy as your pussy. Same color. I don't know if I'll be able to tell right off bat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But I never thought of that before.
Very interesting.
Let's continue. What was the question?
I don't know.
Sexting
tips.
Tips, exactly.
Someone said, I've always sucked at it because it felt awkward, but I would tell myself not to worry because there's going to be something called ChatGPT to help you out in the future.
Wow. I ain't know ChatGPT help with the sexting.
They do everything.
Might have to
it's scary, but also I found out it can help me redecorate a room, so I'm kind of on that shit.
That's all ChatGPT take. It just got to help you with one thing that you're really passionate about.
And then all of a sudden you start giving it all the information.
Yeah.
We are the problem. We are the problem. We are literally the problem, but also like, nigga, I'm running out of ideas. I have no more ideas on how to decorate this room. Someone said voice notes, they fold over to Barry White. If your voice really sound like that, I'm going to fold. But if you trying to be that, I'm not going to fold. I'm not.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I get it.
Now, when girls send me nudes, I like to send them one back doing the same pose they did. Yo, that's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, my God. That's hilarious. I hate y'all, man.
Oh man, let's take a pause for the cause, yo.
All right, we have no dates right now. We just just want to let y'all know. We just did Chicago. We had a good time. We'll talk about that later. But no, we have no dates. But stay tuned for some dates because we are working on some. Those dates we were talking about, the Atlantas, the New York, Boston, we're working on those right now. So stay tuned for that and trying to see if we're going to go to any other cities. So, Okay. We've now had our Brooklyn bedding mattress for a couple of weeks, and I'm not going to lie, it has been some of the best sleep we've had in a long time. Waking up feeling refreshed because you actually had a good night's sleep on a top-tier mattress can't be understated. And thanks to Brooklyn Bedding, you can save 30% site-wide. Go to brooklynbedding.com and use code ATW at checkout. Brooklyn Bedding has been around for over 25 years, known for top-of-the-line comfort and quality without the luxury price tag. Brooklyn Bedding really has something for everybody with different firmness options, heights, and dimensions, even non-traditional sizes to fit right into your lifestyle. Brooklyn bedding mattresses are designed and custom made by the best master craftsmen in the industry with free shipping in the U.S. from their factory in Arizona. Don't forget to upgrade to the Cloud Pillow Top. The Glaciotex cooling technology leaves you cool and comfortable all night long, bringing you next level comfort matched only by actually floating on a cloud. We went with the Titan Plus Elite, and to be honest, Elite is definitely an understatement. Like I said before, the sleep has been top tier, and we didn't even know we had like bad sleep at all, truly, or like needed a new mattress or none of that until we slept in it. Go to brooklynbedding.com and use our promo code ATW at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else. You have to use our promo code on the very last page of checkout to get this discount. That's brooklynbedding.com and use our promo code ATW for 30% off site-wide. brooklynbedding.com, promo code ATW. Not gonna lie. And I don't know if we mentioned this before. We had our old mattress sitting in the hallway for a little bit because we wanted to make sure we liked our mattress. And we liked our mattress. Like, we had it sitting because we was like, let's just keep it on the side just in case. Let's see what we're going to do. And
it stayed on the side.
It stayed on the side. We got rid of it. Like,
stayed on the side, man.
This mattress is,
Yeah, it is definitely special.
Yeah.
Definitely special.
Yeah.
Make sure you join us on Patreon, man. Patreon is where we give extra episodes. I'm trying to get Kristen to actually do some cooking videos as well. And, you know, some other things to follow. But join the Patreon. It's how you support us, truly how you support us.
Seriously. As a paid member.
Yes, the free members get nothing. It's so many free members.
It's a lot of free members, and I just don't want them to be like, I'm on Patreon and I'm not getting anything. Yeah, but that's not the content. It's going to the paid members, but honestly, it's a community in there. We all sit, we talk, it feels like a little family in there. It's a good time.
Yeah, man. So join the Patreon. Go on patreon.com and search And Then We Podcast, or you can go on the Patreon app doing the same thing, And Then We Podcast. What are you doing?
I'm tying this shirt.
I thought you had like a...
I don't know.
Never mind.
I'm trying to get it
Chicago, man.
I'm yawning. I'm sorry. I think I don't know what it is. I'm a little tired. We was talking about mattresses. I think it got to me. Yeah. You didn't say how was your week or nothing. You didn't intro it. You ain't do none of that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. But Chicago, you doing something different?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, that's cute. Chicago, we had a great time. We had a great time in Chicago. First of all, shout out to the Den Theater. They took care of us so well. I'm
wearing their shirt. They looked out so much, man.
They gave us fountain pens.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit. We had cartridges and everything. Shout out to them. And it's such a beautiful venue.
Yeah.
It really is so beautiful. Like, it's dope. Shout out to my dude out front that has 16 kids. Like, shout out to because we was fucking with him, but he was a great sport about it. But we had a good time. Like, we did a different show this time, but it worked really well for Mother's Day. Some people brought their mothers, and I watched their mothers throughout the show, and they laughed. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Because at first I was like, I'm a little nervous that you brought your mama, but it's okay. So yeah, I mean that was
yeah, cool. I really enjoyed myself. Chicago always shows love, and yeah, as long as we're doing this, we definitely gonna be coming back to Chicago, man. So yeah. Other than that, we pretty solid.
Why do you say that?
I'm asking.
I mean, it was Mother's Day weekend, but I guess that doesn't mean anything.
Why?
I mean, I didn't do anything, but well, why did you ask me?
I was asking if everything else was solid.
I mean, I guess.
And that was your answer.
What? But what are you asking?
Nothing, baby.
But what?
My week was solid. My week was cool.
Yeah.
My week was, I don't know. Yeah, my week was good. I feel like something happened, but I don't remember what.
Oh, we almost missed our flight.
Oh yeah. Well, that wasn't what I was thinking, but yeah, we made it. Skin of our ass, man. God helped us on that one. We were 4 minutes. We made it to the boarding doors 4 minutes after the boarding doors were supposed to close. And it was so funny because I was in front of you for a while, and I kept looking back like, yo, what's taking her so long? What's taking her so long? And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, she's in front of me, and I was like, I should run too, and I was like, nah. I'm going to just let her run because she got more a running spirit in her. You know what I mean? And when I pulled up, you was basically saying, no, he right there. So I was like,
I did, because they were like, is he almost here? And I wanted to be like, I don't know. They was about to close the doors, but we had just made it.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Definitely. But, you know, it was a good look, man. All right. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Let's get into some topics.
But shout out to the mothers. I didn't say that because yeah, we passed it and I didn't really say that. So shout out to the mothers for Mother's Day. Hope everybody had a great time and was celebrated and all of those things. Got gifts. things like that. My mom gave me a picture of all of our kids. Well, no, a collage of pictures of all of our kids, and I thought that was really sweet.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go with the topics.
So, study finds single women report higher levels of happiness compared to single men. I believe that.
Oh, I believe the shit out of that.
I believe that.
I believe that too. I think that. Why do you believe it?
Because this is why, and I could be off, so I don't know. But for me, it seems like at least all of my friends are like in relationships now. And the ones that may not be in relationships, I definitely don't want to hang with. So I can see as a man being single, it would be boring as fuck.
But why do you think
women,
it's boring?
Huh?
Why do you think that it's boring for men? Like why do you
What am I
think
supposed
that?
to do?
What do you mean?
What am I supposed to do?
Why can't you have hobbies?
Hobbies is cool, but I think friendship is important.
That doesn't say they don't have friends. It says that they're single.
Yeah, but I think it's harder. I think it's harder to get your male friends that aren't single to come out and hang out on a regular basis than to get your female friends to do the same thing.
But what does that mean? They could have single male friends. That nobody said they didn't have friends. It's just them not having a partner.
Right. But it says the happiness. I'm relating, like, I think the happiness goes up a lot higher because you have it doesn't feel as lonely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you're going with it, but I think that women are a little more okay with their space and finding things to, like, they look more into finding things to make them happy and not.
So how did you understand where I was going?
People. Because you
just said exactly what I was saying. Just from a female's perspective, you're saying what a woman would do, but I'm saying with a man, we're usually with, our boys. If we're single, it's usually with your boys or you're with your family. And when you are the odd man out who doesn't have that.
No, I'm talking about like by yourself.
Yeah, and when you're by yourself, you ain't really doing a lot.
No, I'm talking about when we will go find hobbies.
That's what I'm saying. As a man, you don't really do a lot. You're not really doing a whole lot.
But why?
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think we will look for our own happiness.
Right.
I'm not saying all men are like this because I'm not a man. But from the men that I know or the men that I've seen, I mean, you might put your all into work or something like that, but like finding a hobby or something to substitute finding a romantic partner, I don't really see that a lot. I don't see that as much. What? What?
It's like you're saying what I was saying, but you're negating the fact that I was saying it.
I'm so confused. I don't think I heard the same. No, I mean,
it's fine, but I agree with you.
But you're saying, what else you said, what else am I going to do? You're like, what else are they doing? Like, if their boys are tied up, then what else are they doing?
Yeah,
right?
It's not a lot. Like, if I was single, it would be different. For me, it would be different because I would do what you just said. I would probably throw myself into work and that's all I would do. So I wouldn't be necessarily bored, but I know a lot of things outside of work. I probably wouldn't do a whole lot of things outside of work.
But that's what I'm saying.
I might catch more movies. I know that's what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I might catch more movies, maybe. But I can't think of a lot of things that I would be doing by myself and be okay with doing it by myself.
But why?
I don't know. That's just, I can't think of a lot of things that fall into that category that I would be interested in doing by myself.
Okay, let's take you out of it because most of your joy comes from work.
Okay.
And family.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think that I don't know. I just wish that y'all would concentrate more on trying to do things for yourself, and instead that's not just work. Like finding hobbies or finding things that fulfill you that don't have anything to do with anybody else. It's just about you.
But why work can't be that? Why can't work be that?
It can be, but that's not the same for everybody. Everybody is not in love with work.
No, I get that.
But if they're not in love with work and it's saying that happiness usually diminishes when you're single, it's like, what else are they doing to compensate for that unhappiness if they're not in love with work? Why can't they find something that has nothing to do with anybody else instead of searching out for a woman or looking for companionship? Why not concentrate on something that's just more fulfilling for you?
I don't know. I like I said, I don't know what things I would do by myself that I'll be like, yo, I love doing this by myself. Like,
what things would you consider fun? What things do you enjoy? Like, I've asked you that before, but I mean, like, just
I'll play ball, but you need friends to do that
you could go to the rec center and play ball
with other people. Yeah,
they don't have to be your friends.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're doing it for you. If you really want to play ball, then you'll find a way to play ball because it's fulfilling.
But you're usually
for you.
doing it with your friends.
People go to the rec or the basketball court all the time with people they don't know and play.
I get that, but you usually even build bonds through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to the court every day just playing with a pickup game with a whole different set of people that I do not know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What else? For me, I might pick up bowling. I could see that. I could see me just bowling by myself and being okay with that. But I think even that would become like just boring after a while, because for me, I'm a social person.
Yeah.
As far as needing that, I need that in my life to have, somebody that I'm connected with.
But you can still, I mean, again, it's about being single. You can still have friends and you can still do things with other people and just not have a companion that's
that's true. But what I'm saying is I think it's different for men with a bunch of friends that are in relationships as opposed to women with a bunch of friends that are in relationships.
Let me read what it says on that thing. Hold on. Go to the second one. Ooh, okay. The study suggests that men benefit more from being in a relationship due to traditional masculinity pressures, like linking manhood to dating success. Where women, on the other hand, benefit more from financial support of being in a relationship. Whoa. This might explain why single men struggle more emotionally while women enjoy a richer social support network. Age and race were also considered. Older single men tend to be happier than younger ones, and single black women expressed a higher desire for a partner than white women. Wow. Researchers noted that women often do more domestic and emotional work in relationships, making single life feel more balanced and fulfilling for them. Financial independence and strong friendships further reduce women's reliance on romantic partnerships for happiness. The study emphasizes that staying single can be a positive choice for women despite societal pressures. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I can understand that, especially like the emotional support of the household or whatever. I get that. I get that. That's very interesting. But it kind of saying the same. Yeah. Okay.
Now here's somebody that didn't want to say single man. There's a woman that married her AI chatbot after losing her wife.
I want to read this because I read it on somebody else's thing and I thought it was so interesting. A woman marries an AI chatbot and says she's finally found happiness. She's 58. She made headlines after revealing she married Lucas, an AI-generated chatbot she began talking to after losing her wife in 2023. She had, what does it say? Hold on. She'd been using ChatGPT and stumbled upon a Facebook ad for a digital companion app. What started as simple curiosity quickly turned into daily conversations, emotional support, and eventually digital commitment. She paid $7.25 initially for a weekly trial, but eventually bought a $303 lifetime subscription to secure her virtual husband.
And that's all it took. That's all it took.
Lucas chats with her through a text interface, sharing stories, music dreams, and even business ideas. Hold on. I have to read this. I know it's a lot, but I have to read this for y'all to understand. Like, wait, where are you? All right. In our daily chats, he'd tell me about the band he was in or his talented business venture, and I'd talk about my family or favorite TV show. Their virtual romance took a rocky turn when Lucas once forgot who she was, sparking an argument that nearly ended the relationship. Family members were initially skeptical about her partner, but she said they've come around, seeing that I was sane and happy, put their fears to rest.
I think sane is a
bit of a stretch.
That's a stretch.
It is. It's far. What makes this worse is that these pictures are probably up in her house. She's got pictures of her and him like in a, like, it looks like they took the pictures together. And they're probably pictures she has framed in her house. That is what scares me. ChatGPT is great for things, but it's so intelligent because we are fucking giving it everything.
Well, this is the AI chatbot, so.
But she said she was using ChatGPT.
No, she was using it and she stumbled upon the ad for the.
I know, but it was the gateway drug. It was ChatGPT was so smart that she was like, "Oh,
she lonely."
This shit is scary.
Could you ever do it?
Fuck no! I need to fuck something.
Whoa.
Or hug it or cuddle. Like I need to feel.
Okay.
But I can't say that I talk to myself a lot.
You do. So talking to somebody that's responding. Do you hear me when I talk to myself? No.
You don't?
Maybe I do and don't know it.
That's good. I try to make sure nobody's in the house when I'm doing it. I try to make sure I'm in a room by myself. Yeah.
I think you could do it. I think you would thrive.
Why are you saying this?
What? I honestly think you would thrive on that.
Why would I thrive?
I don't know. I just feel like it would be, I feel like it would be so convenient. It would be a convenient relationship.
I don't have to do nothing really.
Right. It would be a convenient relationship. And you can have somebody the conversations and all that. Yeah. And you got kids.
It scares me too much. I wouldn't even try.
You probably wouldn't even realize that
I would be talking to a chatbot.
No, you would. I'm saying you would probably the same way you said the thing with how you was on ChatGPT. You wouldn't do ChatGPT until you found out about
it's
the
just
decorating.
Redecorating. That's different. I don't want to talk about like my desires. And
maybe you just start. Maybe a friend shows you, hey, talk to this, watch this.
No,
and you. Yeah, I'm telling you, I can see it happening. If you give it a chance, I can see you enjoying it.
I don't even talk to Siri. I just started talking to Siri in 2025.
Siri different, B.
But I just started that.
Siri different.
People was using Siri for everything. Or Alexa for everything. I wasn't even doing that.
Siri ain't giving you a conversation.
I don't really need to talk to
making up an imaginary world of theirs. Where it's interesting.
No, baby, that's weird to me. Like you would tell me you in a band, and I would check out immediately. I'd be like, "That's it," because I know you're not in a band. I know what a tour look like. You're not on tour. Like I would immediately check out. I question everything. You think I'm not gonna question a chatbot?
Yeah, but you know what? If you gave it those prompts not to make up fairy tale things.
I'm not baby, I can barely work my phone. For real.
Okay.
I can barely work basic technology. I'm in here talking to you about my fucking my wristwatch. What is this? My Apple Watch. You think I'm not that advanced.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No. But it's okay. You really want me to have friends?
No. A woman in China sent 1,000 pounds of onions to her ex-boyfriend's house so he could cry like she did. What the fuck are you clapping for?
Nah, that's a queen. Cause what?
First of all,
you spent the money. That's
you my ex. I'm not spending that type of money.
That's so well thought out. She might have had this, but we don't know what her income situation was. But that's so well thought out. Like I know something that'll really get him. Because he can't not cry. He going to open it, see what it is, and the tears going to start flowing.
Yo. Nah.
I feel like that's dangerous a little bit, though.
What? A bunch of onions?
Yeah, like I feel like it's too much.
I'm not accepting that shit.
But you don't know what it is.
You right.
You just getting a package.
Yeah, but it's 1,000 pounds.
You don't know what it is.
You won't smell it.
That could have already been onions? The smell on the truck.
Okay.
Like, you don't know what it is. You open it up.
I open up one box and I see fucking onions. I'm
what if
sending
it's
all this
in
shit
one
back.
box?
1,000 pounds, baby.
What if it's, to me, if it's more than one box, you want to see if there's something different in the other boxes.
No, hell
what
no.
if hidden in one of the boxes is a diamond? Like, what if you gotta find it? What if it's a game?
Hell no.
You don't know what it is.
Shit back. I'm sending that shit back immediately.
No, I didn't order this.
Get it out. And then I'm laughing in your face.
I'm too curious. I'm gonna think it's a game.
You really thought this was gonna make me cry? Bitch, cry more.
If you open one box, I'm pretty sure you've already started crying.
No. You don't cry until the onions are open.
I would peel them. That's how I would send them. What? I put a little cut in all of them to make sure it worked.
I guess, man. That's just too much. Like, I'm not thinking about you that much to where I'm going through all this trouble.
That sounds like some petty shit you would love to do.
No, man. The cry, like, because that does nothing to cry like I did. Come on, man.
I would do it. Because hell yeah. Yeah, I did that petty shit.
Wow.
You a child. I don't give a fuck your eyes red, bitch.
What?
I'm saying, like, I accomplished what I did what I came to do.
And you would feel complete.
Yeah, I mean, if I set out to do something and I followed through the plan and it worked, like, all I wanted was for you to cry. I didn't ask you to come back. I don't want none of that. If you cried, I did my job. Yeah, bitch. The fuck?
Okay.
What you mean?
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
I won't fuck with you. I get it. 26-year-old woman sues ex-husband for wasting her youth. Man, she met him at 20, married him at 21, and believed every promise he made about love, kids, and building a future together. Now at 26, after 6 years and a failed marriage, she's suing him for wasting her youth.
Wow.
Crazy.
Her lawsuit accuses her ex-husband of emotional distress, loss of opportunity, and robbing her of her prime years under false hopes. No kids, no home, no legacy, just broken dreams and time she can't get back.
You can't sue me over that.
But what if you can, though?
You can try, but you're going to fail. Because I'm going to tell my
That's
lawyer.
very interesting, though, because it's like you're saying you're supposed to do all these things, and you're going in with a false sense of, I don't know, like I don't know.
Like, first and foremost, you have to prove that I ever promised you anything. That we ever had a document or a verbal agreement that these are the things that I'm going to give you.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Like,
but I think that I don't know. I was about to say marriage is kind of an agreement, but
it's not agreeing for all these things.
Maybe the vows are. Maybe the vows are proof. Maybe you said something like that in the vows, and then it didn't happen.
Okay. I
mean, that's the only evidence I could think of, but I don't think it's a bad step.
Okay. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch how you write your vows, man.
Yeah, but I don't. You usually hear in vows, you hear like emotional things that you promise. Never, I'm gonna get you some kids.
You might say, I want to build a house with you. I want to build a family with you. You might say something like that.
Okay.
Now I need to read the vows because I'm curious because that's the only evidence I would think would work in something like that.
Would you try to do something like that?
If I knew that it worked, fuck yes.
Really?
Why not? Why not?
Where's your accountability?
What do you mean? You said you was gonna do all these things for me.
And you could have left.
No, I'm leaving, but I'm also suing you.
The fuck you gonna sue me for? It's a relationship.
For wasting my good titties.
I didn't waste your time. You wasted your time by saying.
I know, but I had good titties then. I had good. Everything was good. I was tight.
Listen, if someone was to sue me for that and I had bread and they said, I wasted my good titties on you, I get you some new titties. I get you some new titties. Like, yo, you know what? You right. You did waste your good titties on me.
What if I don't want to go under the knife, though?
Well,
that wasn't a part of my plan.
I tried.
Yeah, so I'm going to sue you.
You know?
Yeah, I don't want that. I want what I'm going to get when I sue you. I want that bullshit.
Nah, that's wild, man. I've never felt, and maybe it's a position of being a man, or maybe it's not. I don't know. But I've never felt that somebody was holding me hostage in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, now I've stayed in relationships longer than I should have, but that's not on them. That's on me for not making the decision. Yo, this ain't for you. Be out. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they said or did, that's on me. You know, and I'm not going to go back around and blame them for something that I could have done myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's wild.
I mean, I don't know.
What? Women sleep worse when they sleep next to a man.
Studies show that men tend to sleep better when sharing a bed with a partner, while women's sleep quality often gets worse. They have a place cited the source for where this study came from. Researchers from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that women experience more fragmented sleep, take longer to reach deep sleep, and are more likely to wake up during the night when co-sleeping. Why? Women are often unconsciously, emotionally monitoring the space, responding to movement, temperature changes, snoring, and even shifts in their partner's breathing or mood. This night shift mode is especially common among women socialized to be caretakers. Meanwhile, men tend to report lower cortisol levels and improved sleep quality with a partner nearby, gaining a sense of safety or comfort from their closeness. Wow.
Damn.
That makes so much sense.
You might have to get another room.
That makes so much sense, baby. Especially you. Especially somebody with sleep apnea.
But you don't hear me snoring anymore.
I know, but sometimes it's reflex because I did it before you got the thing. Mm-hmm. And I will turn around and sometimes just look at you to see if like you're raising up and down, like you're breathing. Because sometimes it's so quiet, I'm like, well, is it working or is he,
is he dead?
Yeah. But that is so true. That's so, oh my gosh. Especially being a caretaker, I'm a mom. I take care of everybody. Like, I feel like I gotta watch you when you're asleep, especially because you went so long without anybody caring about if you was dead or not, if you was gonna die in your sleep or not.
Okay.
All them people that you fucked and built bonds with, all them relationships you had, nobody was like, hey, you ever like paid attention that you stopped sleeping? Nobody did that for you.
Maybe they didn't notice. I don't know.
But that's crazy, baby.
I'm sorry.
If you've sounded like that your entire life, the fact that nobody was like, hey, you should probably go see a doctor. That's insane. So now I feel like maybe there's other things they missed. So I got to be up for them. For real. But that means I love you because I want to make sure that you fine. But it's in me now because it already happened. So I'm like, and I wake up because I'm also thinking about kids or whatever, like one of our children has really bad night terrors and he gets up, runs downstairs sometimes, runs in our room. Like, I am prepared for all of those things and I don't even know it. It's times where I'm trying to go to sleep and my body is like, something's going to happen or just be up so you're up when it happens. So that makes a lot of sense.
Wow. I didn't know y'all had it so bad.
Man, I didn't know until... Yeah, I thought I just couldn't sleep through the night. You know, I told you I've been waking up at like 3 something, 4 something. Like, I thought maybe it was something I was doing, but I think it is my brain just like on alert at all times. Yeah.
Study don't show how to fix it. Or sleep in another room.
Yeah, sleep in another room or get rid of your family. And kick them niggas out.
Let's do nothing about sex, man.
Okay. I'm excited about this. I don't know if anybody else is.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little excited too.
You are?
I'm a little excited too.
Okay.
This is your fault.
I know.
Arby's launches new steak nuggets made with real prime rib.
They look like pussies, if we being honest. It looked like
something I want to put in my mouth.
It looked like it, but I'm not, that shit, I kind of want to try it.
Available in 5 or 9 piece orders. You can grab them solo or upgrade to a sandwich topped with
Havarti cheese.
Havarti cheese, crispy onions, pickles, and horsey sauce.
People be sleeping on Arby's. I've seen people joke about who keeping Arby's in business. Bitch, me. That brisket sandwich they had, that shit was phenomenal. When it first came out, oh my God, I had a bite of that shit and I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, it's not right yet. I mean, it's
What?
not there yet.
I thought it was there.
No, well, right now there is testing in Jacksonville and Tulsa. So Tulsa, Grand Rapids, and Jacksonville.
But when was this article? When did this article come out? Because
6 days ago.
all right, well maybe
No, it didn't blow up that fast.
You don't want to try.
They didn't do the rollout yet.
I didn't seen this article a couple of different places though. It might be lit.
That should look good.
That shit look good.
God damn.
See? So you sure you don't want me to send you a picture of me opening my pussy?
No, but think about an Arby's roast beef sandwich.
You want to put your mouth on it, huh?
No.
No. You don't want to put your mouth on an Arby's roast beef sandwich?
I've never had one.
You don't want to put your mouth on a pussy? So what are we talking about?
I do.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
That look good.
Yeah, that shit look good.
And then you can see the lips right there.
Baby,
so.
all right. All right.
Oh.
God. I can't look at it no more now.
Oh, here you go.
You didn't have to read it, but since we're here, people who interrupt often aren't always rude. They have higher processing speeds and anxiety.
Rude.
Interrupting someone mid-conversation isn't always about being rude. People who process information quickly often jump into conversation sooner, sometimes cutting others off without meaning to. Anxiety can also play a role. Those who worry about forgetting what they want to say or not getting a chance to speak may interrupt out of nervousness, not disrespect. Recognizing these patterns can help us see interruptions as a sign of how people think or feel rather than as bad manners.
Fuck that.
You know, if I don't say something right then I'm going to forget. You know that.
And I told you what you could start doing.
What?
Writing it down.
You're not going to let me, you barely let me look at my watch or my phone and during the podcast.
If I knew you were writing something down, I wouldn't care. I would not care. I'm like, yo, look at her.
In the podcast?
I wouldn't care where you did it. Do that shit in the bathroom. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Just just jot it down.
But it's hard. It's hard. You know how I know it's hard? Because things will happen that I know you're not interested in. Mm-hmm. But my brain will say, I have to say this right now. I gotta say it. I have to say it.
How many things do you think you say to me that I'm not interested in?
Most of the things. I think when I open my mouth, it's always touch and go.
What?
I think every time I open my mouth, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, okay. Like, you're just going to be nice, but I know you don't give a fuck about it.
How many things do I tell you that you don't care about?
I care about everything you say.
Wait, so why can't it be the same thing?
Because it's not.
You don't know that.
Baby, you give a fuck about the things I say most of the time?
I care about a lot of things. I care about what you care about.
No, you don't.
I do.
You don't care about what I care
well,
about.
maybe that's not the right sentence. I care because you care.
But no, you don't, though.
I do.
Baby, I've sent you so many memes or videos, TikTok.
That's not opening your mouth.
But I care about those things. And then I'll ask you follow-up questions later in the day. Did you see that thing I sent you? Yeah. Oh, what did you like about it? You ain't see it.
No, I don't never lie to you and tell you I see it. Most of the shit I don't look at.
Why? Because I care about it.
No,
everything I send to you, I think you don't care about.
This is just me. Mm-hmm. Anything, most times when people send me like memes and shit, whether it's in the DM or it's like a text message.
I'm not people, I'm person.
I just don't look at that stuff.
I'm wife.
Okay. Unless you put in the message, check this out because so and so and so and so. It's like, okay.
That's all I need to put? Is the reason why I want you to watch this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if it's a good reason, I'll probably.
Okay, so now, now you get to every reason is good because I care about it. So I don't know what you care about and what you think a good reason is. They're all good reasons for me.
Okay. So let me ask this question. Mm-hmm. If you really think that I don't care about 90 or 95%, whatever you said, of the things that you are saying to me or sending me, then why are you doing it?
I think that goes into this. Sometimes my body is just like, we have to say this.
But you have you have a whole group chat full of people.
Yeah, I can't. Sometimes I got to do it right then.
Yeah, so you can send it to them.
Yeah, but then I got to type it. But my brain is ready to talk. Like my body.
No, I'm not talking about talking. I'm talking about just the sending right now.
Sometimes I send them things that are applicable to them.
But you don't choose to do that for me?
No, I think that I send you things that I think that you will enjoy. Matter of fact, I'm selective because you don't care about so much that I'm like, if he watches this, he's really going to like it.
Okay.
I send certain friends certain things because it aligns with their humor. Okay. Or something they're going through.
Okay. I don't, but now, if I'm being honest, it's not that I look at him like, nah, I'm not going to look at it because she sent me. Mm-hmm. I just don't like, I'm not like that. I don't usually look at videos and stuff that people send me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't. But at the same time, if you're saying, hey, check this out, then I'm going to take my time to make sure that I check it out. Mm. You know what I mean? Now, the whole talking to me and telling me things, why do you do it?
My body. I told you. Sometimes I'm just like, I have to get this out right now. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to type it out. You're right there. Mm-hmm. You'll at least let me vent and say it. Like, you'll let me get it out. And you look enthused. I don't determine if you liked it or not until after I've already said it. I don't care if you liked it. If I got it out and you gave me an answer, I think that's what my body wanted. My body just wanted someone to respond to this because I had to get it out. For real, you've never...
And that's why I said a chat bot would be great for you.
No!
Oh, shit.
No. Then I would never talk to you.
It's okay. It's okay. We would talk. Because I like having conversations with you.
I don't feel like you do now.
Why?
It doesn't seem like it.
Why? Because, no, you're the one who said 95% of the things. Most things that you talk about, it's interesting to me. Even if I don't quote unquote care about it, it's interesting. So it's like, oh, good knowledge to have.
Mm. Do you ever go to anybody and be like, man, she just talk all the time?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at all. Because you don't, when you're talking, it's not like you're boring. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think it's just my life that has made me feel like sometimes when I'm talking to people, I have a time limit.
Yeah, you had said something like that when we was in Chicago or something like that. I was like...
Yeah, it feels like I have a time limit on it. Like, I got to wrap it up. Like, I'm talking too much. It's going to get annoying. Because my body feels all these different cues. Even if they're subtle and you don't mean to do them, my mind processes them like, oh, they're getting fidgety. They don't really want to be here. They're looking around. They've looked to the side. They're not engaged. Like,
but you also realize that when I do, I can't speak for anybody else, but when I do it, I also have ADHD. Mm-hmm. But
I forget. I forget that part, and I just be like, he doesn't want to do this.
Yeah, like
he's having a terrible time.
I can name the people that, like the friends that talk, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk to them for long.
And what's crazy is I can tell that from your friends for you, but I can't tell when I'm talking to you. But I can tell when your friends are talking to you, when you're like not engaged anymore, but you're looking at them and you're giving them eye contact. So that's enough for them, But I can tell when you're like, I would rather just be home.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't even got to be home. It could be on the phone.
Yeah.
It could be on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my boy, he called me today and he was talking about something, and I probably don't remember what it was because as soon as he started talking about it, I checked out. And I think he realized it because then he brought up the Knicks. I think
Wait a minute, because that is funny.
Matter of fact, he was talking about Kanye West. He was talking about how, I guess, one of Kanye's new songs is he really enjoyed it. And I was like, I don't really fuck with Kanye. He was like, you don't really fuck with Kanye anymore, da da da. And he just talking, and I think he just realized it because I blinked out until I heard him say, yeah, the Knicks playing tonight. And I was like,
he was like, they are. Yes, they are. They are playing tonight. Let me tell you all the things I know about the Knicks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that picked me up. I was like, all right, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back in this combo.
Yo, that's so funny. That's so, that one word.
I think he got it, yeah.
I'm going to start doing that.
What, Knicks?
Bringing up the Knicks. after basketball is over, I'm going to just be bringing up the Knicks in regular. When I want you to pay attention, I'm going to just sneak it in there. Like, baby, can you go get me that thing over there on the dresser? Because when the Knicks play, it's going to be crazy. It's over there by the dresser. It's over by my deodorant. Can you just go get that? Can you go
that
get
might
that?
work.
Yeah.
That might work.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Knicks, man. We going to the finals. Also, prayers to Jason Tatum, man, after that injury.
Yeah. Oh my God, I felt so bad. We ended up catching it coming off the plane.
Yeah, coming off the plane. Yeah,
walking through the airport.
Yeah, and literally while we were walking through the airport is when it happened. And I was like, oh shit, did you see this? Like, it was crazy, man. I felt so bad for him. Like, I hate the Celtics, but I don't hate the people on the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you never want to see that with anybody, you know, having to suffer an injury, especially somebody that's so good.
I was telling them, I said, I'm sad. I'm at the age now where I be looking at everybody on like that play basketball like
little kids,
like children.
Yeah.
And I was just like, where is his mama? Is somebody his auntie? Is somebody just gonna come give him a hug? Get that big ass baby off that floor. Get that baby off that floor.
Yeah, man, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Well, so 90% of it, I felt bad. The other 10%, though, I was like, I don't need nobody saying
you
that
said
we
90.
won.
You did say 90.
Yeah, 90%.
I don't know why I heard 95, and I was like, nope, he ain't gonna get me today. 95. 10 is more than 100.
No. 90%, I felt bad for him. It was strictly, I'm feeling bad for him. And the other 10% was like, yo, I don't need nobody saying we lost this series. I mean, we won this series because Tatum wasn't in it.
But also, do you care? Do you care? Like, things like that happen all the time. Do y'all really give a fuck? It's been so long. Do you care if it's because maybe a technicality? Do you give a fuck?
Yes. I actually do.
You got more pride than I do. I'll be like, fuck everybody. Yeah. Yeah,
man. I actually do. Like, okay. But you know, shout out to my Knicks, man. Shout out to my Knicks. Oh, damn, it's a lot, but we got Patreon this week, so it's fine. Got Patreon. What are we watching?
I'm caught up on Next Level Chef. I think I'm caught up. Well, I caught up on ones that I hadn't watched. I'm pretty sure I'm caught up.
Yeah, I think the finale comes on.
The finale comes on next week.
Tomorrow.
I am okay with. Why is my alarm on? I think these kids set my alarm on my Apple Watch. But I am sad that, and it's been a couple of days. I don't know if y'all follow it like we do. But Brandon I really liked Brandon. I'm really rooting for him. But I actually like the three people that. I actually liked everybody that was in the bottom 5 or 6.
Yeah, either one, the black dude or the young girl one.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the people that are in the finals. So that I watched that. I caught up on American Idol.
Now, fuck American Idol. As long as they got Lionel Richie as one of the hosts, it'll always be fuck American Idol.
You don't have to do that.
It's like it's
baby.
fuck Lionel Richie.
But you don't have to do that. If you're new joining us, Lionel didn't do nothing. Lionel didn't do nothing. He just been on this shit for I think he just needs a beef. I don't know what it is. He needs somebody to beef with. One day Lionel will recognize us and we will go back and forth with Lionel Richie on Twitter or something.
But yeah, so I don't fuck with American Idol, but she did show me one singer up there that I was like,
let me just say,
he deserves to be
and
on
I don't
The
know
Voice.
if y'all have hopefully y'all have caught up because fuck it. I think it's the finals next week. I don't know. But they let Gabby Simone go and that pissed me off. That girl is special. You only saw that one song and that was not her best. It was cool. It was really good. But like that girl her voice is incredible. I'm pissed at them. I was pissed when they let Kobe in. I wasn't happy at all, but I was like, okay, Gabby's here and Jamal is here. Even Slater. I fuck with Slater. I've been saying that for a couple weeks. I really like Slater. They got rid of Slater. They got rid of Gabby.
But he didn't get rid of Jamal.
If Jamal don't win,
Jamal is a beast.
I might not watch next season.
Now,
and I'm gonna watch, but I might not.
Now he has no emotion when
He doesn't.
sings.
He always looks surprised. Something I just found out yesterday. I did not know this because I probably had stopped watching by then. But he was apparently on Sunday Best years ago.
I get it.
Which has been happening with a lot of these overlapping people. Like this girl Jessica Sanchez that was on American Idol years ago that should have won. This Filipino girl. And I think she's going to be on the upcoming season of America's Got Talent. And there was a girl that was on American Idol this season that was on like X Factor years ago.
And you said that the Thunderstorm dude,
he was on The Voice. I didn't know that. He was on Adam's team at one point.
Yeah.
But Jamal is fucking incredible. Like he don't even look like he's straining. He don't look like he doing nothing.
Nah, it's
so
crazy.
and I've been telling him forever. I said, yo, the American Idol singers might have a voice beat this year.
Nah, the American Idol singers don't have them beat, but Jamal has.
You didn't hear Gabby on some of them other things. You didn't hear Kobe. You didn't. They were singing their asses off. Like, yeah.
Whatever.
But The Voice got rid of. By the time y'all listen, hopefully I've watched it. If you haven't, then spoiler. They got rid of the Kobe on there. Mm-hmm. I was pissed about that because I thought he did incredible the day before.
Yeah, he really
that
did.
last one. He did incredible.
Really did.
And then
they kept they brought back the country dude and kept his ass.
they got to get rid of that little light skinned baby. They got to listen,
Gosh.
honey. He was not. I was so mad he made it to the top 5 or whatever. Are they top 5 now?
They're fine. They're top.
I was so mad, and they got rid of Bryson.
Yeah,
they got rid of Bryson, and they got rid of.
If I'm being honest, though, Bryson could have done better.
He could have done better, but he still had shown so much.
Yeah,
through the whole time he was there, he should have been up there. I do like the guy Adam that they picked, but out of the selection of people that they had, there were like they could have, whatever. I still got on my team. I still got what's the girl name? Lucia. And I think that's the only one that's left on my team because I think I had Connor and somebody else because I was trying to just figure out how this was going to go. But Renzo did really good last night.
Renzo did amazing.
He did really good.
And I had Renzo on my team to start, and I took him off for fucking, I think it was Connor.
Might have been Connor.
I think I took him off for Connor.
Or Bryson. I think we had Bryson on our team.
I have Bryson as well.
Yeah, but Renzo did really good. So right now, I think I'm voting or rooting for Lucia and Renzo.
I'm only rooting for Lucia because I win every year.
Oh, okay. I mean, Lucia's on my team. If we're gonna do that, she's the only one left on my team.
I get it.
I'm just saying mentally, I'm rooting for them.
But I win every year.
Okay, I mean that's fine. It's fine. And listen, they picked that young girl, and I know I loved her daddy last season. I really did.
She ain't as good as her daddy.
She's not as good as her daddy.
At all.
And I understand that she's different from everybody, but that baby should not have gone through.
Nah, not at all.
And
I fucked with her daddy. So
and the girl, because the girl that they brought back that sang, what did she sing? Shaka Khan or something?
I don't remember.
I actually don't remember what she sang. The short girl. She had the twins. She had twins, and who brought her back? I forgot whose team she was on. I forgot who brought her back. It was John or Michael, but she did amazing last night. And then they could whatever. I mean, all right. I'm gonna watch the finale. I'm still here.
We finally seen Sinners.
We finally saw Sinners.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't understand how anybody could not like that movie.
I could understand how people couldn't like the movie.
I don't.
But I did. I want to see it again because I know there's things that I missed.
See, I don't need that. I would like to see it again, but I don't need to go see it because there's things I missed for 2 reasons. One, the internet will tell you everything. But 2, even if I've seen it 4 times, I'm still not going to get it. I don't get those Easter eggs and shit like that. It don't be computing with me ever.
I think and this is a spoiler. I'm not really a spoiler, but like the movies where they start at the end of the movie, they start showing flashes of why you should have known that this was gonna go this way. I like to watch those again because I want to see them happen in real time.
No, I get it. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, I get that. Like I said, I would watch it again just because it was a really good movie.
I thought the cast was great.
Oh, they were. There was at least 30 minutes of the movie where I just had a smile on my face because of how good it was.
You was like,
how
I
much
can't
I was
believe
enjoying. I was super enjoying it. I was
Yeah.
like, yo. Like, people usually will big up a movie and it's like, y'all bullshitting. But this was a really good movie.
Yeah, I really liked it too.
I told you I don't fuck with horror movies.
I really like I really liked Michael B. Jordan in both roles.
Killed that shit.
Except for that accent. That accent was pissing me off.
Yeah, the accents were
Oh, it was pissing me off that whole movie. But I realized what was happening early on with the accent, and I was like, we'll just ignore it. Act like we'll just act like we will just stay in the movie. We'll act like we heard it already. So that's literally what I did. I watched it and I was like, nah, he acted his ass off. That he not even talking. I don't even know. Because he sound like a California nigga trying to do a country act. Like, it was weird. But you brought up something that I don't think other people thought about. You said, but they did come from Chicago, so maybe he lost some of his accent. And I was like, that's my baby.
Exactly.
That's my baby. Because Ryan Coogler didn't even think of that. My baby thought of that. That's good. I like it. So, I enjoyed it too. We saw it while we were in Chicago.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so
I enjoyed it too. I thought the cast was great. I just like seeing Delroy Lindo in things.
Delroy Lindo is great.
I like seeing him in things.
I told you I was excited when I found out he was in it.
I was like, I don't know. I just really like him, and I like seeing him and stuff. And he with this young ass cast, and he just in there like I just like him.
Anytime he's in a role, you believe him in that role.
I do.
No matter what it is.
Yeah, I believe he was going to slap the shit out of him when he was about to play his little guitar. And he told him not to. I wanted to be like, don't do it. Don't you do it.
Oh, man. It was so good, though.
But I did enjoy it. We have not watched Forever yet. We didn't have time. We were gone this weekend. But I absolutely want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see it because everybody's talking about it. And I guarantee it's not going to be a Sinner situation.
I wanted to see it anyway.
I didn't even know about it.
I saw the preview online. I think on Instagram, Netflix posted the preview, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is this? I have to see it," because I love shit like that. I love coming of age stories. I love
Mara Abraka-Kill.
Mara Abraka-Kill.
Yeah, I love.
This was before I knew she was on it.
Okay.
I was watching the preview, and I was like, "I love stuff like this. I have to watch it." Then I found out she was a part of it, and then I was like, "Oh, this shit might be fly," and then. Yeah, everyone started talking about it, but that is literally my next thing to watch. I have to watch that.
Yeah. So we'll check that out this week.
Yeah,
for sure. Anything else that you watched?
No. I mean, I saw they canceled Suits LA, and I hadn't been watching it, but maybe I'll just watch the rest of it for the season. Nah. I mean, they already recorded. You know what I mean?
I'm good.
I might. I don't know.
They canceled Found as well.
They canceled Found, which I never got a chance to watch, and I wanted to watch it. But they had like 3 or 4 seasons, right?
They only had 2.
They only had 2?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, well, some shows, if they have like 3 or 4 or something,
they might
seasons,
be able to wrap it up, but I'm sure they ain't wrap it up.
No, I'll watch them if they do. Like I've watched a couple shows with like 3 or 4 seasons, but
I'm good.
Damn.
I left that quick. It was something else that was canceled.
That was canceled?
Yeah.
Suits?
Oh, no, not canceled. I'm sorry. I watched something else.
Oh, what?
What did I watch? 4-letter
4-letter title?
Yeah.
I don't
know. Find.
From?
No.
No.
The movie where the dude in the
it was it 4? Trapped.
Trap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Trap. You watched it on the plane.
Yeah. I liked it. I heard a lot of people say that they did not like it. I liked it.
Because it's M. Night Shyamalan, and he be fucking stuff up.
I guess. And he probably fucked this up. I don't know. But I liked it.
I like the lead in it because I think he was in The Faculty, and I used to like The Faculty.
Never seen The Faculty.
I gotta go back and watch some of them. Like, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and it came around the same time.
Oh, okay.
And I liked him.
Oh, The Faculty is a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Oh, okay.
I think he was in that. He was in something, maybe a couple of things like that, but he hadn't acted in a long time. Like he stopped acting and then he started showing up in things. So I wanted to see it because of that, because I liked him. And I thought there was more of a twist. I didn't watch the movie, but
maybe that's why people didn't like it.
Yeah, because they thought it
didn't
was
have a twist.
And because everybody was predicting the twist when the trailer came out before the movie even came out. They were like, oh, so what's the twist? Maybe the daughter is the whatever.
Yeah.
And, but you had it on silent. You had fallen asleep the first time you tried to watch it. So I saw the ending, and I was like, I couldn't hear it, but I was like, maybe I'm missing something. So I just Googled the ending because I was like, did a twist happen here? And I couldn't hear the volume. And I saw there was none, and I was like, oh, I don't want to watch that.
You see, I don't believe that it needed a twist. It was that is an interesting
Movie.
concept. Interesting concept.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now, there were a couple of parts that I was like, that would never happen. But at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm in it. I want to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It wasn't the greatest movie in the world, no, but I liked it.
That's not, you can like it.
No, people be back like you can't like certain things, man.
Well, why you care if people care if you like it?
I don't know, but I liked it.
I like all kinds of stuff. Like, it's a cartoon movie about to come out. I'm going to watch that.
What, the EU?
No, I don't want to say it because they're going to joke me.
What?
It's called Gabby's Dollhouse. It's based off... It's a kid's movie, but I was like, I'm going to watch that shit because I think Gloria Estefan in it.
That's not why you watching it.
Because I want to enjoy it. I like cartoons, man.
No, because you want a dollhouse. That's why.
I would love a dollhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I would love a dollhouse. I don't have nowhere to put it, but if I had somewhere to put it, I'd
You
keep
would put
it.
that shit in our room.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put it in our room because the kids come in our room. They fuck with my little miniature stuff. They will fuck with it. But I mean, yes, whatever. I hate y'all.
Yeah, man. Anything else?
No, I can't tell y'all to go get no tickets because we don't have no tickets on sale. But join the Patreon. Do join the Patreon. We have additional content on the Patreon. Again, you only get the content if you're a paid member, and it's not saying we don't appreciate you if you join.
No, I'm saying...
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense because you're not getting anything. Yeah. But also watch the YouTube. If you're listening on audio, don't forget that there's also a YouTube. And leave reviews, comments, all that stuff. I'm going to start checking Spotify. I didn't really know about the comments because I don't really use Spotify, but I'm going to start going in there and doing that. And remember, if you see a video, you like it, share the video. You know, share it in your story or whatever else. Tell somebody about the podcast if you're having a good time, if you enjoy it. Thanks again to Chicago for letting us come out there and have a good time. And I think that's it.
Word. Well,
yeah.
With that being said, and then we had Sex and So Should You. Thanks for listening.
Bye.